Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show on the channel. People, open for anybody to call in. Doesn't matter where you're calling in from. Doesn't matter who you support. The link is in the pinned comment. Just click the StreamYard link and you can indeed call in. And this is the Premier League end of season recap with Chelsea running out Conference League winners tonight, I should say, against Betis. That concludes all English sides actions in this, all English sides actions in this season, people. So I mentioned there, Chelsea winning the Conference League. Of course, Liverpool won the Premier League. We knew that was going to happen months ago, even though it was even when it wasn't mathematically over. Arsenal ended up finishing second. Manchester City got third. They lost to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. Newcastle had a very, very good season, not only finishing they finished fifth. Newcastle not only getting Champions League, but also winning the Carabao Cup. Chelsea obviously get Champions League as well. Manchester United 15th, Spurs 17th, but of course Spurs beat Manchester United in the Europa League final, so they get Champions League football as well. Nottingham Forest, they had a great start, great middle to the season. At the end, they tailed off, but they still get Conference League football. And I believe it was Villa who got Europa League as well. They ended up finishing sixth. So those, like I said, doesn't matter who you support, doesn't matter where you're calling in from. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a Premier League side. You might support a side in La Liga, Serie A, the Bundesliga, Ligue 1, etc. I want to hear from as many people as possible. But before I continue and get to the calls, first and foremost, big up to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Yesterday, we reached 15,000 subscribers. So a big salute to every single person who supported in whatever capacity. 15K we've hit here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. But make sure you hit the like button on the video. Pay the tax when you enter the city of Sarcasm. Hit the like button on the video. Share this out across all the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It is now road to 16,000 subscribers, and it's in the title, Sarcasm City TV Clips, people. That is the Clips channel where we take some of the best and funniest moments from the live streams on the main channel and put them on the Clips channel. That is Sarcasm City TV Clips. We're closing in on 100 subscribers over there as well. We've only been running 3 days. So go check that out as well. And in regards to the fan calling show, Sarcasm City, in regards to the fan calling show here on the main channel, Sarcasm City TV, people, the link, like I said, is in the pinned comment to indeed call in. And there's only one rule when you call in, people. Only one rule. Camera must be on, face facing forward. Camera on, face facing forward. And that's not because we care what you look like. We could not care less. It's simply safety protocols, people. You ain't trying to see anybody's chest. We ain't trying to see anybody's titties. We ain't trying to see anybody's ass cheeks. And we ain't trying to see anybody's genitalia. Like, that's what it is. Male or female. We're not here for that. Like, we are not. We've seen it happen on other channels. So that's what it is. Camera must be on, face facing forward in the light, people. Otherwise, you can't join. I know some people don't want to be on camera, but we have to. It's unfortunate, but we move. But yes, run up the likes, like I said, share across all the socials, subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, one more thing as well. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat as well, people. If you are, your call takes priority like a super chat. So it's first come, first serve in regards to joining. But if you're a member of the channel, you queue jump. And if you're a first time caller, you also queue jump. So member of the channel, queue jump. First time caller, also queue jump as well. But let me get to it as well. I believe he's here. Sai, what are you saying? You there? Yep, he's here in the building. Yes, Sai. What are you saying, man?
Flowers, can you hear me right?
Good.
No problem, right? Audio, no problem, right?
Yeah. There's a little bit of an echo, but it's cool. Go on, run it.
How are you, fellas? All good?
Yeah. All blessed, man. All blessed. A little bit tired.
First of all, congratulations, fellas, for 15K. Well deserved.
Appreciate it.
Well deserved. Much more to go. People, subscribe to Flawless Sarcasm City TV, Playback, YouTube, and Clips also. If you want to find what is 16 out of 10, go and check out. There is a clip there. If you want to find what is 16 out of 10, go and check out. Okay, it will be hilarious.
Yes.
It will be hilarious. You don't want to miss that. Okay. And first of all, fellas, before I talk, I really happy that there is no casualties in parade. It is
Yes,
disappointed. It is
absolutely.
very disappointed to see. I'm praying to God. There are 4 childs. I'm praying to God. They must be safe, man. Really, I don't want to see that because of one bastard. Sorry for cursing. Sorry for cursing. Because of
Don't worry about it.
one bastard. See, the parade was beautiful, flawless, excellent. 1.5 million people turned up. It is the one of the highest parades in Premier League. At the end, one bastard turned up and complete it. I don't want to it disaster, but it happened. Luckily, there are no casualties. That is what main priority was. I'm praying to God all will recover from injuries. That's it. That's why I have taken a break for 1 or 2 days. Yes, we
That's
don't have to talk. You see, it's football is secondary for that reasons. We have to put football aside and we have to speak on that. That's it. Hope
that's
all recovers well. And coming back to the see, first of all, I will talk Chelsea only 1 hour minute. That first half is Isco performance, man. Wow, roll back years, man. I have seen the Isco performance Real Madrid shirt. Right? That Isco performance was timeless. Second half okay. Second half Kaisoda was good. First half not good. Okay, we all know it's a see. It is not a surprise. It is a spoiler. We all know Chelsea will win the Conference League. Congrats to them. That's it. And coming back to the flawless, how can you lose in England and Asia, man? Post
I
season,
didn't
how can
I
you?
didn't I didn't even know we had a game today till someone asked me about it. I didn't even know we was playing.
Malaysian All
People were like,
Stars.
"Oh, you lost," and I was like, "To who?" I didn't know we was playing. As he froze. I think he's froze. If I froze, you don't let me know in the chat. I was on side. I think he has froze though. Yeah, because my thing's still moving on the other screen. Yeah, his dumb smile on his face. Oh, you lost. This guy. Yeah, he froze. Yeah. Once he clicks back in, we'll pattern it. His stupid smiling face. Oh, you lot can't see it now. But as it froze, you know what I'm saying? Hey, big up Rizzy as well in the chat. C24, I see you also. Just waiting for Side to saw his Wi-Fi and he'll be back as well. Yeah, there we go. He's back. Yeah. He's back.
It's my connection, flawless. Yeah,
Good. Yeah.
yeah. See, it's post season friendly. Okay, fine, no problem. Flawless. See, I have to ask this Bruno conversation, man. I will talk about Liverpool and words. You have to talk about that. See, there are reports coming that there is an offer, there is a deadline, but there is no conversation about United wanted to sell. Is that really happening? That means Bruno is not going.
I think the interest one I will say 1 second. Let me just mute because we had echo. The interest from Al Halal is real, yes. How real the ultimatum is, I don't know, because they said 72 hours and that was 48 hours ago. So today/tomorrow there should be some form of decision. Manchester United have been quiet on it. I have not seen Manchester United say anything on it in regards to selling him or wanting to sell him or not wanting to sell him or be open to. Reports are saying Manchester United are open to selling him because of the price. I think any player at Manchester United who, if a club is going to offer north of 100 million, is going to be up for sale potentially. Only person that's mentioned it is Amarim, and he wants him to stay for whatever reason. And Bruno, after the final, said about if the club want to sell him for money, then he'll not happily be sold, but he'll be sold. But Bruno's happy to leave. So we'll see what's what in regards to that. But yeah, United haven't said anything apart from what's the obvious is any player north of 100 million, they'll be open to selling.
Do you think he will go?
Probably not. Unfortunately,
United won't accept.
Probably. They made the bid. I think if they make the bid, it happens. Normally, when you get a bid of this magnitude and money of this magnitude, it doesn't happen because there's another club in for the player. But they haven't offered Bruno personal terms according to reports. They haven't offered us anything. They've just issued him an ultimatum. Maybe they're talking to his representatives, yes, but they ain't said. They ain't said. There's nothing been said. I just want them to. If they make the bid, I think it happens.
I think if Bruno agrees personal terms, it's done deal.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, but I don't know if they're. I don't know what the hold up is. It's going on too long for me to be like, all right, cool. Like it needs to. This process needs to be sped up in regards to moving them along. I don't know what the hold up is. The deal makes sense for everybody.
Yeah, because of Bruno, the delay was because of Bruno. He has to agree personal terms, right? Yeah. Without agreeing personal terms, they can't approach the club, right?
Yeah, but you can, because obviously clubs prefer to approach a player first and then the club after. But
yes,
if they approach the club, that can force his hand, because the club could be like, "Hey, you gotta go."
That means then,
if they offer 120 million to United and United say, "Hey, we're taking this bread," that forces Bruno's hand. And it's generational money. Everybody wins, man.
Yes.
It's generational money for him in regards to wages, and they get a high profile player. Everybody wins.
That one Bruno deal will give you Champions League money. That one Bruno deal will give Champions League money.
Pretty much so, yeah. Depending on give or take how much it is, but yeah, I even interested. Yeah, I just want him gone.
See, I have seen the revenue sharing of Premier League teams. We got 180 million. Liverpool got around 150 to 160 for qualifying Champions League. We will get. I think that is a brilliant masterstroke. If United pulls it off, yeah, he will be saved. I think it will help. It will generate more income. Sorry for Echo Flawless. I will make another arrangement. Next thing was, see, this Liverpool was surprising me, man. Literally, they are moving mad. I will say this, they are moving mad. Lot of people are surprised because of these transfers, because of this activity. Lot of people are moving mad. And today I have seen that we want Ekatike.
Yes,
from Frankfurt.
I got told about that earlier on. Yeah.
Today, Frankfurt. See, I like Ekatike, and I have super chatted also. I know that he's a he's a good player. It will be to draw. Pause. There will be there can still development is there. He's 22 years old, but Flawless. You see in Atlanta there is a player called Rotagi. He's 5'4". Retigi. He's good. He will cost around 55 to 60 million. But I think Slot don't want him. Slot want. See, you have seen PSG play, right? They will intercept. The front forwards, three will move. One goes left, one goes right, one goes central. So Slot wants to develop like that. He doesn't want forwards to be standard. He forwards wants to be fluid. I think it will be difficult to pull off, but we have seen Diaz links. We have seen Gakpo to Bayern Munich links. Darwin Núñez. There will be a lot of outgoings will be there, but this Liverpool. See, I think word signing is a game changer for me. He is literally a game changer for me. He is a needle mover.
Yeah,
I think. See, so many people are saying Philippe Coutinho replacement. I agree with that, but I think he's a Salah replacement. We all know Salah can't produce these numbers next season, Flawless. He nearly got 50 GA in Premier League. He got. See, it won't happen next season. It won't happen. That's why Slot wants take pressure off Salah, put him in the middle, make a centerpiece. Words. See, first time in long back, we are moving like a big club. I will say we are moving like United. See, at their high times, United move like this. They will get their best players in prime time. Go to Leeds, bring Cantona. Go there, sporting Cristiano Ronaldo, Evra. See, they will move like this. This is the move that brought my memories back. Excellent move. If there is some combinations, there are has to be done. Here we go has to come, but it will be brilliant deal for us. And we need striker, center back, and midfield. And one more thing, Flawless, watch out. Chumeni will be moved. There are rumors Chumeni will be moving.
Where's he going to?
He will come to Premier League. I think he will come to Premier League.
If he going you, that's what you want to say.
See, I hope, man. See. One thing I will say is that Real Madrid are getting Stellar, Angelo Stellar from Stuttgart.
Yes.
There are focus. There are
Is he not the Modric replacement?
Sorry.
Is he not the Modric replacement?
No. Stellar is not Modric. Stellar is a Cruz replacement. For me, Stellar is a Cruz replacement.
You keep
See,
dreaming, man.
I'm not. See, I'm not comparing to Cruz, but see,
Yeah, I know.
see, Flawless.
I know you're not.
See, Stellar, I rate Stellar very highly, fellas. He's a brilliant player. I love him at the football club. He's a brilliant player, and if you watch DFB Pokal Cup, they won 4-2. He's my man of the match also. He got 2 sheets. He's a brilliant player. I think they want to replace Cruz with Enzo Fernandes. They are trying to have that. Real Madrid, Cruz with Enzo Fernandes.
Enzo Fernandes.
Yeah. There are reports. See, but the reports have been now started, but they're trying to replace with him. I think if Stellar comes to Real Madrid, Chumeni will be moved, man. If Liverpool pulls it off, I will be very happy. I really like him. I really like him. And really, Chumeni, McAllister, Gravenberch. That midfield, what a midfield, man.
Like the same way I think Rodrigo stays, I think Chouameni stays.
See, it is 99% hope, 1% faith. I will say that 19% hope, 1% faith. See, we as a Liverpool player, I never dreamed of biggest stars. There is money I never dreamed of. Words is a dream player for me. Absolutely. I said before I will take Cherke and Isak instead of Words. But as far as I seeing the window goes, Slot wants this team more tactically, and lot of people will be surprised how we change this team next season. This team will be more technical. This team will be more, and there will be another surprise. I will be surprised. I don't see Gravenberch as a 6 next season. I will see him deep line, but there will be more role for McAllister. Sobersley has to sit. On the bench. This midfield, what is building, Slot is building. I really want to fast forward August, man. I want to see that. I don't want this. I want fast forward. I'm missing football right now. Basketball is over. I'm missing football. I want to see that. And coming back to the United Flawless, I want to ask, you all into the Brahim Mbeumo, right?
Yes, we are interested in Mbeumo, yes.
A brilliant player. I will take him at Liverpool left side or right side as Salah replacement. Where he will play for us? It don't suit United. Yeah.
United?
Yes, it don't suit United.
You know where he play in the system?
Sorry?
Right 10.
Bruno?
No, Mbeumo.
I'm asking, Cune will be 110. Jaxi will be the striker. Bruno will be another 10.
No, he don't play Bruno as a 10. He play Bruno in the pivot.
Then the system won't work, right?
Yeah, no. I'm fully aware that it won't work with Bruno. I'm fully aware that Bruno's
See,
that's why I'm good.
See, I think For if Ruben Amorim has to work this midfield, the two positions main was 6 and 8. The
Yes.
two critical positions were 6 and 8. Those position has to be clinical.
Yes.
Must. Attacking quality, okay. See,
Yeah.
Cunha and Mbembo, there will be score goals. They're good. Technically not brilliant. Mbembo technically not brilliant, but he can score goals.
Yes.
He can score. Cunha technically brilliant. Has a shot in him. Pause. And there is he's a brilliant player. I will saying that see flawless because of these movies, man. Some of the statements I am mentioning that I have to say pause. See, this is new for me.
It was not. It was a good one. It's just funny. I just find Paul's hilarious, but it was a good pause. Go on, carry on.
See, because see, you introduced me to Power Man. The series was brilliant. Some of the dialogue, some of the conversations, and 50 Cent character was wow. See, he's non-stop man. He doesn't give so much expressions. Wow, the discussions was brilliant. That's why. See, some of the words they're mentioning was okay. Oh, this is the way they talk in Western countries. See, I came to England, but I never expected that type of accent there. It is new for me. This is very very new for me. That's why. See, if United get Mbembo, brilliant player, absolutely love him at my club. And one more thing, I think we have to sign Adam Wharton. What do you think? United must sign him.
I don't know. I've not watched him like that, but I do like the profile. We need that type of midfield. Well, we need both.
Yes.
That type of midfielder is one that we do need. So I've not watched him like that. So I can't really comment. I've only watched him. I don't even think it's been a hand. I can't count on one hand. I think I've watched him twice, something like that.
Will you take Eze? Eze, yes. Will you take Eze?
Bremo, but yes, I would take Eze, but I prefer Bremo.
If United will have to be, if United has to serious, they have to get a Muniz man, Crystal Palace. Good right back. Muniz. Muniz.
It's if we get a wing back. But yeah.
Yeah. He's wing back.
We'll see what's what.
And before I go flawless, I don't want Cherkate City, man. Please, gods, I don't want to see Cherkate City. Pep will destroy him, man. He's a baller. Pep will destroy him, man. I want to see ballers, man. Literally, okay, Reinders is a very, very good player. I like him. He suits the system. It will be very difficult to go through that midfield. But I think Cherky goes there. No. It will be difficult to me enjoy football. I hope United gets him. He's a brilliant player. He's a technically brilliant player. He can work there.
He's a good player. I think he's a very, like you said, mentioned technically very, very good player. So
technically brilliant player. And see, some United fans are I have chatting and online disappointed about Cunha's discipline, work ethic, attitude problem. I will say to United fans, you need more. You need attitude players, man. United doesn't have any attitude players.
Zero.
They're in golden days of United, we have Cantona, Keane, Neville, Beckham, Giggs. They have got some attitude. See, Neville is a right back, but he will fight. Keane is a centre back. He's a captain. Beckham got angry. Cantona, we can't see. Cantona kicked some fan at in stands. We have to have some attitude. Yes. See, United shirt brings pressure. It brings pressure. You have to have that attitude. Yep. I am surprised that people complaining about that. You have to have character.
We know why.
I'm good to see.
Me and you know why people are complaining about that. Insert Sol Campbell meme here. We know what it is.
Yes. Really. That's why. See, I'm surprised. See, you watch a lot of football. You encourage that, right? See, you want that characters. They demand performance from others. See, if you doing wrong things, Come on, man, step up. You're doing wrong.
Yeah.
He will say that face to face. They have to be like that. Their characters has to be like that. Yes, they have to be controlled. I see. I want to be. I want in my team. I want some decades. I want some pricks.
Yeah.
I love some pricks. I want some decades because see in football there we do won't love. In pitch you have to be fight. You have to be like decades.
Absolutely.
See Pepe. He is a decade. Sajaramos decade. There are great players, but decades.
Absolutely.
You have to be like that. It's a character. And before I go flawless, NBA was absolutely good flawless. I'm watching. I came from another place. NBA playoffs was brilliant, man. And this and can you hear me, fellas? Right?
I'm letting you finish off your chest. I'm letting you go. I'm still there. Go on.
See, what do you think of Charles Barkley comment of and is not a face of NBA?
I agree. Like he's not the face of the NBA in regards to the NBA's choice, but fans love him. Like us as fans, we love Ant's game and Ant's character, but they don't want someone who's going to tell a fan suck his dick. Like they don't want that. You can't be the face that they're never gonna pick that. Same with Ja. Like we like Ja as fans of Ja's game and the celebrations and everything, but they're never gonna pick someone who's got their gun on them in the strip club. They're looking for a Jason Tatum, for example. Like image-wise is what I'm talking about. Someone who's clean image. They don't want anyone talking about attitude with that type of thing. Like, no, they don't want anyone with that.
I don't want Jason Tatum as a face of NBA. Really saying, I don't want. See, he's a good player. I don't want him. I agree with Charles. SGA can be face of NBA. SGA can be face of NBA. But SGA fits. But yes, OKC needs to win title. OKC win the ship. It is the most important thing. OKC, see flawless. I am surprised with that. OKC is performing like this. Literally, I want to tell just this also. I'm surprised with this. They are performing brilliantly. See, some games SGA performing way much more than expectations, and Ant also and scoring 40 points and 30 points, but they are not winning because of OKC brain strength. OKC brilliant, man. I'm really surprised. I want to see OKC for next 2 to 3 years how they will go. And did you see flawless? Did you see the comments of Celtics roster will be changing apart from Tatum?
Oh yeah, it makes sense. I think it's the end of the road for that team.
Whole roster.
It is, but Sai, gotta let you go. Gonna get the rest of these calls. Big up.
You will do watch along, right? NBA watch along, right?
Yeah. We'll do watch along tonight. 100%.
Yeah. Before I go, subscribe to Flawless, Second City, and again, congratulations, Flawless, once again. Bless.
Man. Appreciate it. Bless up. Since Sai's a champion and obviously won, that's why I gave him a little bit of extended time on the call. There's plenty to get off his chest, and I say they won the league, so he's got plenty. But we're gonna keep it stepping. We're going from India. We're going stateside. Arsenal fan in the building. My G Rizzy in the cut. Yes, Rizzy, what are you telling me, man? You good?
Yeah, bro. Big up, Flawless every time, G.
Blessings, man.
Big up the chat. Yeah. It's finally over, man. Finally.
I hear you, man. I feel the exact same way.
Yes, it's been a season of disaster, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And seeing Chelsea pick up a trophy today. It's some people say it's the Conference League, but it's a trophy, and they're in the Champions League. Spurs won a trophy and are in the Champions League. Yeah. So yeah.
True.
Yeah,
I hear you. I know you're glad to. And what's your thoughts on what's like coming out of your clubs? Because I've seen reports today talking about no matter who the striker you are, how true this is, I don't know. No matter the striker who you sign, Havertz is going to be the first choice 9. But you've obviously been linked to Gyökeres. You've obviously been linked to Sesko as well. So thoughts on the Gyökeres links, thoughts on the Sesko links. Do you have a preference, etc.? Do you want to see Havertz as the 9? You want to see the new signing as the 9? Where do you stand with that?
Okay, bro. So with that whole situation right there, I see straight through what's going on.
Yeah.
And they want to make Havertz the starting 9 because Arteta needs to justify signing this guy for the money he signed him.
And the money he's on.
And he has to get him in the team by some ways, you know. If he's not put him in the midfield, which doesn't work, he has to play him as a 9. So right now, between Gyökeres and Sesko, I think the logical thing to do is get Gyökeres. And bench Havertz. Let Havertz old bench for some games.
Yeah,
he's gonna do that. He doesn't want to admit when he's wrong, that he fucked up. Yeah. So Sesko is what it's looking like, because Sesko is more of a project and he can, you know, rotate between and justify, as I say, playing Havertz. Yeah. Bro, if it wasn't for the women's team right now, I big up the women's team, the women's Arsenal team. Bro, it gave me something to celebrate shamelessly. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I see Odegaard and Havertz putting out videos, oh, support the girls and all this, bro. Like, I don't want to see you guys' face.
Right? You just don't want to hear from them.
I don't want to see them. Them of all people.
Yeah. Now I get you. I fully understand why you feel the way you do about your side. Now I get it. Trust me. I fully understand with that. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Obviously, Zubimendi. Yeah, apart from Zubimendi, because that seems to have just like disappeared in regards to news.
No, well, I seen something that come out today. I don't know. I just seen an article and I saw videos like people saying he's doing his medical and stuff.
Okay, all right.
You know where I stand on the old transfer stuff.
Go on, where you at with Zubimendi?
Well, he's a good signing, and if he apparently is doing his medical, as people say, allegedly, because I'm not following up these transfer stories until I see players with the actual jersey in your hand. That's how I go about it. I don't care what nobody thinks. But yeah, Zubimendi is a good player. And if it's this the way they're going, I like how they're doing business. Like, get it, you know? Like, start doing what you need to start doing now. I don't want to be like in the no deadline day shit, bro. I don't want to be going through that shit again. No Chelsea scrubs. None of that.
No him Sterlings and that. I feel you. Yeah.
Pack him up, bro. Pack him up. Send him back, bro.
Yeah, you not gonna send him back to Chelsea. Yeah. You not gonna send him back. 100%. There's no way you not sign him. I'll go get him on loan or anything like that. Nah, trust. I hear it. Yeah, I'm trying to think in regards to it's just Zubimendi that we mentioned. Obviously, Gyökeres and Sesko links. Talks his party might get a new deal. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I know you lot, but again, it's transfer season, so a lot's being said. So I'm trying to think of things that have been a little bit more concrete. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Try to let me know there's nothing else in regards to Arsenal. I've heard. Maybe you have.
I think there might be wingers. They might be looking at wingers, but the Rodrigo thing. But some people might say, why would Rodrigo come to Arsenal? And that's justifiable. That's justified saying that, because it would probably look like a step down. I'm just being honest. Yeah. But if we get that guy, it would be a good signing, because some Arsenal fans would be happy with that, because where Saka's gonna play, bro. Saka can hold bench sometimes. We need a player and make Saka hold bench at time. That's how hot I need that right wing and left wing. You know, I need somebody that's gonna come in and put Martinelli on the bench, or let him have to go back to his game 2-3 seasons ago.
Trust. I hear that. Yeah, I hear you.
I gotta also say, you know, big up Ange, bro. Like a man that can talk his stuff and back it up. Even though that final was a shitty final and they got it over the line. Man said he always win in his second season and he did it. I gotta respect it.
Facts.
I gotta
Same.
respect, like Spurs are the ups and whatnot. Still, I say fuck Spurs anyways. But yeah, I gotta big up Ange. I saw you celebrating their shit low key.
Oh, you talking about a picture? I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It just struck my memory in regards to it.
Yo,
Yeah. It was, yeah.
yeah. Parade,
They did the business. They did the business, man.
parade's been all over, man, all over London.
Facts.
Yeah,
Palace. Yeah, man. Spurs. Obviously, Chelsea will have a parade, but they'll have a celebration as well. Nah, I hear you on that. One. Yeah.
Mhm.
So who did you want to see? So striker, left winger. Big up to Zare in the chat as well. Is there any other positions in the team you're like, all right, I want us to sign for? In particular, first teamers. Because you mentioned there about Rodrigo going to start, striker, start. Anything else?
Yeah,
Or anyone else?
Odegaard slot.
10. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to raise his levels also. And even if he also raises his level, we still need somebody that's gonna be there, that's gonna be hot on his toes. We need a creative, like a creative attacking midfielder, like a Olmo type. You know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
We need
what you're saying.
those Verts type players in the team right now.
Well,
yeah,
that makes sense.
But
that definitely makes sense. 110%. I fully hear what you're saying with that. So you're looking basically to revamp the attack. 10, the left winger, and a striker as well. I'll be interested to see what you do. And like you said, you got Zubimendi on the way in as well. But I hear you.
Yeah, because bro, they owe it to the fans. Because they last season they completely neglected the attack last seasons, and they sold almost all, all of our like the core, the backup players that we would have, like the Smith Rose, the Nelsons, and so on. And they haven't been replaced, and that's been the issue. Embarrassing transfer windows. Bro. Yeah. So they just need to fix up, and what I'm seeing right now, I like what I'm seeing right now. Get Zubimendi in and on to the next. So
domino effect. You want to see more players who are coming through the door. I hear that.
Players can come in, gel, have the preseason, get and just hit the road running, because I'm telling you, this season that just finished, when that shit that Rice pulled showed that we weren't serious in the game when he kicked the ball.
Oh, you mean the Brighton game when he got sent off?
Brighton game. That he pulled. When I reflect back on the season, that was one of the moments that sums up everything. Like, we're not serious, right? What we're doing and trying to accomplish, because it's not just on the manager; it's mostly on him. But these players, their mentality sometimes it's not in the right place. And for us to win stuff, we need to get our mentality in the right place, my G. Yeah. I don't want
mentality. Yeah. The window's key for you lot. This window is definitely key for you, in particular where Arteta is at as well. Going into his 6th year, and it's like, all right, you're gonna spend more money. You're closing in, let's say you lot spend 200 M's, closing in on 890, 900 million, depending on how much, like getting close to a bill. You gotta deliver. You're in the Premier League, you'll probably be in and around the Premier League, the top spaces. You're in the Champions League again. Obviously, you got the domestic cups. So it's time. This team's in your image. You know what I'm saying? These are your guys. Everyone here is people you bought in or people you want here at this point. Have to deliver. Have to deliver.
How can you win with somebody else's team, and you have you put together a team for over the last couple of years and you can't win nothing with them? What?
Right, man. Maths ain't mathing.
What he's gonna talk about next? The Emirates Cup, the Dubai Cup, the Florida Cup? Those bullshit.
Now talk about the Community Shield and the points tally and everything like that. That's what it is.
I don't want
Community Shield and points tally. It's crazy.
Liverpool won the league. We finished with more points last season and didn't win the league. And Liverpool finished with less this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. And won the league.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, because Liverpool finished, I believe, 84 points.
So I don't want to hear about no points, nothing. Because if you wanted to get the points, you would have done the right thing. But one more thing before I go, bro.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, some people like on the like with the transfers and the money to spend with giving Arteta money, and this season, this window is his last season and it's gonna be peak. Some people are like, oh, I wouldn't want to give him no more money. And I understand that fully. But me, I've come to the conclusion that this guy isn't going nowhere.
Yeah.
The easier for like he's gonna go eventually, but he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Probably if he have a catastrophe next season, but he'll be here next season. And depends on what he'll do probably the other season too. That's as far as how I'm looking at it. I hope he gets it together because he's already here. Just get it together. He's already here, bro. Just get it together.
Get it together.
Delivered. And just part ways with the club. Yeah.
Right, first. Now, here you, Rizzy. Hey, big up, man. I know we'll be talking throughout the summer anyway, man. So bless for calling in as always. Always good chopping it up with you as well, man. Appreciate it for true.
Like and subscribe to the thing, bro.
Yeah, man. 100%. Rizzy, blessings, big up G, yeah? Every single time. Shout out to Rizzy, man. Always good chopping up with a member of the channel as well. We keeping it moving, people. Hey, even been to the UK yet as well. Someone else out here doing great work. See him on his own channel. See him on other channels. My like Zir is in the building. Yes, Zir, what are you telling me, man?
Nothing much, man. That Conference League final and that, you know what I mean? Studying a bit.
Okay.
Just enjoying the rest of the season.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm glad it's over. I'm not gonna lie, but you obviously ended up winning the Bundesliga, so you gotta be pleased with that. Even though disappointed, I'm guessing about the Champions League campaign. Yeah,
it's something. You know what I mean? It would have been nice to win more, but it is what it is. You get me? But hey, listen. But this is why we need signings in and out. It'd be lovely if I can get rid of a couple of scrubs and scumbags. You know what I'm saying? And then bring in better players, man. But you know what? The first step and the first stage is not going very good because obviously, as you all know, we lost out on a Wirtz deal, even though our board likes to talk big about Florian Wirtz. You know, they were talking about how he's the best German young talent, and then you have Jamal Musiala and the team, man. He's chilling and he's like, I'm right here, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean best German young talent? You know what I mean? Bro, if I'm Jamal Musiala, I'm losing my shit, bro. I'm like, we lost out on that guy, and you said he's the best. So what, are you going to give me respect now? Like, what's up? Like, I just signed a new deal, you know? Bro, if I'm him, I'm glad I put the 175 million release clause, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, because this board, bro, this board, bro, they be chatting up, you know what I mean? And they ain't getting the job done, bro. You know what I mean?
Wirtz was this is probably a silly question, but Wirtz is someone. I know you are a fan of Wirtz. Did you think the Wirtz deal was going to get done, or were you skeptical about it from the jump?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually thought it was gonna be done. Because
I thought you lot would get Wirtz because Bayern Munich, German talent, makes sense.
It's not even just that. At the beginning, and this is something that Liverpool fans fail to understand when I was saying these things. Like at the time, his dad, who's his agent, they actually were agreeing to terms with our board, the supervisory board, Oleonis and the man. It was just a matter of like us getting the money in and paying what Leverkusen wanted in that. But we took our sweet time. And by then, obviously, Wirtz had the phone calls with company and Slot, and he felt like Slot's project was more appealing. So he chose Liverpool over time. But again, it comes down to the point we took our sweet time to even allow them to get to that stage, bro. You know what I mean?
Not moving quick enough. I hear you.
Yeah, man. Us not moving quick because they also didn't want to pay because they thought Wirtz would just go to Leverkusen and be like, transfer request, I want to go Bayern. Like, I had a feeling that what we do dictates what happens. And what we did is took our sweet time. Boom. You know what I mean? And now Liverpool actually, listen, you're a United fan, so you kind of get this. Bro, Liverpool fans, they actually think they have pull, bro.
This is my last, you know.
Bro, they actually think they got him because they have pull, bro. Like, come on now.
So you differ. So why do you think they got him? If it's not the Liverpool pull, why do you think Wirtz will probably end up?
I actually think they got him because we took our sweet ass time.
So you reckon if you would have moved sharpish and been, quick,
we would have had.
trying to sign him, he ends up there. But you reckon because you dilly dallied, Verts was like, all right, they don't really want.
But this is why I criticize my board, bro. But this is why I criticize my board because they took their time. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just one of them ones. Hey, listen, they can enjoy him. But you know what I will say as well, and I even said this when we were linked with him at the time. Realistically, we don't need him. I just wanted him because of the talking our board done. But now we're not gonna go get him. The other options we're looking at here, apparently, Mitoma's one, Leao is another one, and Gakpo is another one.
What is it?
Those are yeah. Now I'll be real. If Leao was consistent, I'll be like, cool. If the guy wasn't lazy, I'll be like, cool. With Mitoma, backup option at best. And Gakpo, I actually don't mind, to be honest. But then again, will he leave Liverpool? So it'll be interesting, man. Be interesting. But my main thing, I need that left winger sorted.
Yeah, the left wing. Yeah, you lot do need a left winger because you got Eze who plays from the right. Obviously, you got Musiala in the 10, and then you've got Kane up top. And who were the scrubs that you said need to leave? Who at your football?
Zani definitely has to go. That scumbag. He's the first one out the door, bro. His contract's expiring anyway, and they're trying to. I mean, our board want to extend him for some reason, but Zani wants more money. That scumbag don't deserve. He don't even deserve the amount that our board was willing to give him, let alone what he's looking for. But this guy got paid what? We got 15 million plus 5 million add-ons, and he only turns up at start of the seasons, and they're not every season. Like, now I'm good, bro. Nabry, I mean, I know they're going to use him as backup option, but realistically, he shouldn't be here because all he does is turn up in purple patches. Kingsley, come on. The guy can barely, bro. That guy can barely dribble his way onto the pitch, bro. That he dribbles the ball off the pitch at times. I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, them three all need to go realistically, but I'm not going to be shocked if Nabry stays out of all of them. But, yeah, at least get Zane and Coman out, bro. I'll be real.
Sane, Coleman. Okay. Anyone else that you're looking at in regards to, you must go, but Sane, Coleman, Gnabry.
Who else should go other than them, man?
Is there anyone else I'm asking in particular that you're like, hey, they have to leave?
I mean, if we were able to get Gyökeres, I would have said get rid of Kane, but that's not happening. So, like, keep Kane.
Jeez, really? Get rid of Kane? Why did you say get rid of Kane?
Because he don't turn up in big moments, bro. I need someone that turns up in big moments, bro. You get me? But listen, he won a trophy, so hopefully that whole,
kick him on.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can only hope now. Goretzka definitely has to go. Oh my god, that guy definitely has to go. That junkie. Who else needs to get out of here? Kim Min Jackass needs to go.
Kim Min Jackass is a crazy slander, Nick.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I need a whole revamp in my backline, bro. You know what I mean? I would have said Upa, but to be fair to Upa, he's actually improved before he got injured. So he just earned his way in. You know what I mean? I would have gotten rid of Konrad Leimer. I would have. But I will say one thing about him, to be fair. He is very energetic, so it does suit company to a degree. But I do think we need a right back. You know what, personally, I'd go for Munoz. I would go for
who? Who'd be right back? Oh, is it Palace?
The Munoz, that Colombian right back.
Okay, yeah.
Because the thing is, I just need share houses in my team, bro. I need somebody that will share house a joint, bro. You know what I mean? Especially in Champions League. You know, when you play Real Madrid and that, need someone to do the job, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's why I'd keep Palini as well, bro, because I know he's not part of plans for some reason. But I think you always need that 6 in your team, especially for cup competitions. You get me? Especially like when you're leading, you need somebody that can be a dog in that. So, but with Bayern, it's a very weird one because, like, we need certain clear outs, but we already know that's not going to fully happen in it. Like, it's just going to be one of them ones in which we're going to replace a few people and we move on. But yeah, Jonathan Tah looks like he's going to join. Funny how they post the announcement of here we go after the Verts to Liverpool is confirmed, guys. Yeah.
PR, man. You got to get the PR correct.
German PR, guys. It has to happen. You get me? It is what it is, bro. But hey, at least we got Jonathan Tah in the door. You know what I mean? Would like to get another center back though, because I don't think Jonathan Tah and Upamecano is enough for me. You know what? I was always saying, because we obviously need to raid somebody in our league. I've been looking at Schlotterbeck, bro. I actually think if Schlotterbeck joined us, that guy and Bayern's defense is in another level.
What about your midfield area? Is that an area you think you need to improve? Or
obviously, because I want to get rid of Goretzka and we got in Bischoff. But Bischoff, I'm not 100% sure if he's going to do well after his good season at Hoffenheim. I would love to get Stiller, man. If that guy goes to Madrid, it lights out.
His name continuously keeps popping up and people saying he's a player. Sai was talking about him just before you. Someone Kaneki's mentioned, Steve's mentioned. I think Jez may have mentioned him. My chat have mentioned him a lot. I've never watched him. But the fact that all of you lot mention him and say he's a good player, clearly there's something
He's unreal, bro. I'm going to tell you something right now. That guy's energetic. He's good with the ball, can defend.
So you reckon if he goes to Madrid, very, very good signing for Madrid?
Yeah. By the way, I actually think, here's the thing, because Stuttgart is not one of them teams that people will watch week in, week out. Let's be honest, right? They only watch them if they play a big team in Europe or if they, right? But Stiller is one of the midfielders that is, I'd say, all-rounded. You know what I mean? And that's why Real Madrid's looking at him. You know what I mean? Even Liverpool, I think, hey, Ryan's in the chat, even though he's trying to troll me, but on a real note, like, you know what I mean? Maybe he'll tell you. I think they're still looking at Stiller in Liverpool. So, like, if that's the case, whoever is looking at him, make sure it happens, because that guy improves your midfield drastically. I actually would like to have him so he can help Joshua Kimmich actually do a job in midfield. Because this Joshua Kimmich guy, man, don't get it twisted. He can create chances, but defensively, oh my God.
Yeah, he's a cone. He's a traffic cone.
Yeah. He's passive as hell, bro. He's passive as hell. You know what I mean? You can't be having passive man in the midfield.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You can't be unless. And even with Stiller, I'm surprised because, again, I always, and maybe it's changing because of money being elsewhere, German talent go by Munich. That's always why.
Usually. But again,
like a good talent, young talent, you go Munich. Go on.
But if you dilly-dally, then you lose out on them. A lot of the times, it's either, usually when we miss out on German talents, either we take our sweet time or we're not interested in them. It's one or the other, usually. So, it is one of them. Like, I remember when Chelsea got Havertz and Werner.
Yeah.
Hansi Flick wanted it, but our directors did not want him. So,
your directors were
because Chelsea was more proactive, they got him.
Yeah, your directors were spot on with those two. I'll tell you that much. Spot on.
That I agree with. But I actually think with the Wirtz one, stinker and hook. I'm telling you right now, I actually think he does well in the Prem. My only interesting question to ask is the physicality. But even then, I think the guy has somewhat of a technique to get through it.
I think he's good enough. He's got good enough agility and balance to deal with it as well. I think unfortunately, last thing I wanted, I was hoping you lot signed him. I wasn't trying to see Wirtz in the Premier League, period. But it seems he's going to go Liverpool. But we'll see what's what. But, yo, Zay, shout out your channel. Let them know what you got coming up the rest of the weekend, during the off-season, etc. Let them know. Zay Talks, people. Make sure you subscribe to Zay's channel.
Yeah. And Hilal content, Bayern content, wrestling content, watch-alongs and that. By the way, one more thing. I actually need PSG to win that final because I'm on some sabotage, guys. For those who don't know, my Saudi club is linked with Inzaghi. Make it happen.
So you're trying to see Inzaghi at your
sacked? I'm trying to see him get sacked.
Is that Al Hilal? Is that the
club? Man? Yeah,
man. All right, I can ask you. What go on for this? Let's take the bias aside because I know you don't want him. Is there any truth? What's the word on the road, so to speak, in regards to this Bruno thing to Al Hilal?
I actually, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The longer time goes by, I actually think we're gonna get him off you guys because I know you're setting. I'll tell you why. Because I know you're setting high demand, but I think Al Hilal are willing to meet it for one and two. Malcolm, who is one of our 10s, it looks like he might be leaving. I hope that's not true as well. Because if he leaves to Al Qadsi and the team Aubameyang plays for, that just means they're leaving room for a Bruno Fernandes to enter the realm. And that's the thing. When I saw that news before our final game of the season, I'm like, shoot, man, please don't tell me that's true because that means I have to get that rat into my team, bro. Bro, I already have Ruben Neves who's spamming passes, which he can do a job with. I don't need Bruno Fernandes spamming passes, bro. I don't.
Yeah, I do, man. I hope you're right. because I'm skeptical of it happening. As much as I would love it to happen, and in particular for the price, I don't see it happening. But if you're saying you're going to be moving on the 10 maybe,
yeah,
and
but
the
our
money,
boards,
and we
I
know
think
the
our
money's
board,
there, and you lot are going to offer the big bread, like, hey, come get him.
bro. I
Just
think
offer
our
the-
board's gonna do it, but that's the thing that bothers me, bro. Our board is like, here's the thing: as much as listen, you want him to go. I want him to like stay at your club. Listen, here's the thing, bro. I actually think our board, because they'll think he's that good, even though he's really not. They're gonna, bro. And listen, to be fair, maybe he'll get goals for us here and there, but
Yeah, man, he'll get you some goals, and he'll get you some goals.
Yeah,
Hopefully, you
but
the big bread. You get what I'm
but
saying?
then when we play, when we play certain man, then I'm gonna be like, God damn it, you can't even perform, bro.
Oh yeah, facts. Oh yeah, facts. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that because it was this whole 72-hour ultimatum, and now we're in the 24th hour. Do you believe that, the 72-hour ultimatum, or do you think that's being
No,
pushed
it's
by the
gonna
media?
it's gonna drag out. It's gonna drag out a little bit.
Yeah, Jesus,
It
man,
will
I can't
drag
do
out,
this
yeah.
drag out. I need this bomber, man. You know what I'm saying? I need this Ornstein or Fabrizio Romano, Bruno Fernandes, the Al Halal bomber. I need this. Like,
Nah,
the price is phenomenal. I'd give him away for free. Never mind the 100
What was it?
million.
150 M's and that. Yeah, allow me.
I heard everything. I heard it's a British record fee, and I think Caicedo currently has that at like 120. So is anything north of that? If that is the, but hey, like I said, I would give him away for free. So to get anything 80, 90, 100 M's, I'm over the moon about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
big up Crab in the chat as well. Never, man. I'll never go over to that side. But yeah, Zir. Man, you lot make sure you subscribe to Zir Talks, man. Bayern Munich chat, Al Halal chat as well. The whole nine, man. The wrestling content, hella watch alongs over there as well. Zir, big up every single time, yeah. Blessings, my guy, every single time, man. Big up. Shout out to my guys here. Always good chopping it up with him every single time. Friends, are you there? I'm gonna go to the next one. I don't know if he's there. Yo, can I see you, my guy? You there? You. Let me know, friends. And you lot, run up the likes as well, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. Look at this, man. See when people say, how Manchester United, the biggest club in the world. Chelsea just won. Not biggest club in the world. Biggest club in the country. Chelsea just won a Conference League. People are talking about us losing a preseason is it post-match? Post-match friendly. I didn't even know the game was going on, people. Someone added me about it, like, oh, you lot lost to who? I'm saying, man, gargantuan. Never forget it. I bet it trended. Win, lose, or draw, man. Hated, adored, never ignored. Never forget that, people. Never forget that. I don't even know if he's there. All right, we'll go to the next one. Yo, JP, you there? We bring him in. I like JP is in the cut. Yes, JP. What are you saying, man? You good?
I'm good. Happy to be here again. Just smash the likes, people.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah. Just happy to be a Liverpool fan right now with all the, the transfer rumors coming in. Most Liverpool fans have, the PTSD with, the transfers in the past, but they're looking good. This time around, Frank Wrong already through the door. Kirk has agreed personal terms. And the mouth-watering one that everybody waiting to see on Twitter, every Liverpool fan refreshing the page every minute to see the here we go for Florian, right? So, me personally, I just came on here to, talk my piece and to see how rival fans feeling because, when I know how I feel when I see my rivals making big moves and, it's going to be a tough season next season if they make certain moves, but for me personally, I think getting this Wirtz over the line will be a big statement for Liverpool, and a lot of people don't know how important this is for Liverpool fans and Liverpool in general because they're not understanding that we got the Bundesliga Player of the Year for the past 2 seasons, right? And we got Frank Pong. Those were the 2 key factors who drove Bayer Leverkusen to the force that they were in the past 2 seasons, and they're coming into a fully formed Liverpool with quality like Van Dijk, Salah, McAllister, World Cup winner. Szoboszlai have a title under his belt. Hungarian captain. Konate, Alisson is still there. You're getting, if I heard Kirkes getting over the line too as well. So a lot of rival fans, kind of playing it down, but not understanding the moves that Liverpool making in this transfer window could be a significant push to get us to retain that title next season because of the type of signings we have. Because I think people, they say, well, Wirtz, you're saying this, that, Frimpong. But you have to remember, these guys are proven. They bring in a lot of quality in the Liverpool squad that was missing, and it just adding to the value of the squad. So I expecting good things for us next season, and especially to make a double push to even improve better in Champions League this season after we came out in the round of 16. But just happy to be a Liverpool fan, and just try to chop it up to see how rival, if they're feeling scared or if they're not feeling scared, they think that their moves that they're making will not really bother Liverpool that much what we doing. But just to chop it up to say, I'm happy to be a Liverpool fan, and I'm hoping to get that Wirtz over the line, because we have been hurt in the past. So until I see him holding up the jersey,
yeah, I get that. I fully get that, because you lot have had the misses of a big players going in, and then obviously it ends up elsewhere, or it doesn't happen for whatever reason. Yeah, Wirtz, I can look at it just from a footballing perspective and forget I'm a United fan and look at it when I was just saying to Zay, I was hoping Bayern got him. I weren't trying to see him at Liverpool. I weren't trying to see him against City, and that is my Manchester United bias, not because it's like, oh, that makes the difference between the two of them. I want you lot getting great players like that, period. I think he is a needle mover. I think he is a very, very good player, and he would improve you. If he's anywhere near the level we are, you mentioned him at Leverkusen. I'm a big fan of it. I think he's a quality player. I think Frimpong also a good signing for you lot as well, and it seems you are making moves not only to win again, but there's to dominate. For whatever reason, your board has said, all right, Slot's won the league. Yeah, we may have lost Trent. We signed up Salah. We signed Van Dijk. Re-signed Salah. Re-signed Van Dijk. Let's actually go and try and dominate, because it's there. But obviously, the only team I think will be close to you is City, because they need to go into the window as well. Yeah. Hence why they was linked with Wirtz. Hence why they've been linked with Reinders, and they've been linked with Nori, for example. It's going to be between you two. I think it will be one in the window. I think whoever has the better window out of you two win the league.
Yeah, I was actually frightened of City when I heard the Wirtz talk. I was like, wow, no, because I knew we can pull a player like Wirtz. Maybe he's wanted to go to Bayern or City, because remember, City looking to get a replacement for KDB. Yes. So I was saying that would have been the perfect replacement for City, and I was like, okay, City spend that big money on Wirtz. They got Marmoush. They're going to bring in other players. They're going to be favorites next season. But, time was passing, and then, I'm watching some YouTube streams. I seeing, on Twitter, Wirtz saying no to City, and Bayern looking unlikely, and then Liverpool. They have all these fake accounts online and stuff and things saying, no, they're trying to troll the Liverpool fans. Right. But then, when the big boys start to
I get you. You gotta be very, very careful on socials with it.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta double check sources. I do that because you see all sorts, and I look at it and I go, all right, let me double check that. And then I'll just send it to the group chat, and I'll be like, hey, you man, what's the reliability of this source? Even with the live streams. That's why anytime anyone writes a statement or comments of news, I always say, add the source. Add the source, so then we have an idea. Even if it's an unreliable source or unknown source, you want to know where it's from. That's what it is, because everybody, especially now, transfer is going to get you clicks, retweets, views. That's what everybody's looking at. I see all the time, all up and down my timeline all day long. And then my wake up, and it's there, and it's like, all right, we'll see what's what. So I get your point. I get your point.
I'm happy. Because last time when we won the league, the Van Dijk injury kind of hampered our. I know the injuries hampered our defense of the title, And I don't think we got a fair shot at defending the title that year. So a lot of people play down, oh, that was a fluke title, that was thing, but they didn't take into consideration that Van Dijk got injured. I think it was in the fourth or third game of the season, fourth, fifth or third game of the season, and that was a crucial blow for us. Then we had some injuries in that season, and then it went downhill from there. And I think coming into this season, any Liverpool fan would have told you top four would have been our priority, and then we go forward to try and rebuild under Slot. But now that I think that the board saw what Slot could do, and we in this great place, they're trying to milk this period of time, because I tell all the fans in my group chats and stuff, football is seasons. Every team will rebuild, every team will come back. There will be a time in the future, even though it's looking bleak right now, Manchester will be back on top.
Oh yeah, football,
right?
Football goes
Chelsea
in
will come back, then Arsenal will start winning, then Liverpool will be in a little rut for a little bit, and that's the cycle of it, right? So I'm just trying to enjoy the moments as a Liverpool fan now, because I know those moments are few and far in between. It took us like 30 years to win a title again, right? So now we got 2 in 5 years. So it's good to be a Liverpool fan. It's good to enjoy the moment, because football is a sport of ups and downs, and you have to take it and support your club no matter what. Right, so that's why I appreciate you guys with all the crap that you side playing. You're coming on YouTube, showing your faces, taking the licks, because you know the nature of the job, right? You know the nature of the job. You said it yourself. I didn't even know Man U was playing today. I see Man U trending. They lost to some All-Star team.
No, I did. Yeah,
I was like, what?
I mean, oh, you lot lost.
I was like,
to
what?
To
right?
who? I was like, what? I was like, all right, sure. Like we lost the
but
family.
I as I said before, I just came, let me come out, and it's been a while since I'm on the show. Always glad to be here. Always good to share my point of view, and it's just happy. And I think the Verts deal is good for the Premier League as well, because we know City coming back stronger, and I just want teams to challenge them, right? I personally don't like City, because I think it's unfair the way they're splashing money and the other teams can't do that. So I personally don't like that, that other teams can't have the money that they have. But at the end of the day, I just like teams to challenge them. When we were not winning the league last year, I was rooting for Arsenal. I was saying, Arsenal, please, if not me, I want you to win it, right? Because I personally don't like City. I just find they spending all that money, all the charges and stuff and thing, and other teams trying to do it the right way, and I just don't like City. So I just want teams Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. No, not really Man U. I really don't like Man United, right? But I just want teams to kind of come and make the Premier League more competitive, and not let City kind of walk away with the league with all the money that they have and that kind of stuff and thing, just to make it look like a farmers league, like how the other one team dominated and all that. I was glad that Liverpool could be that team this year to overtake them. So
now you want Liverpool to be that team that dominates. I hear.
Yeah.
Now you want Liverpool to be
right?
that team.
I mean, me personally, that as I said, we not spending a set of wild money. We doing it the right way. We bringing in players. We not trying to take all the best players and bring all the good players here. We mixing it up, right? We mixing it up a little bit. Kirkes is literally only had one good season, right? So it's not like we buying a world-class player, but he's kind of proven in the Premier League, right? So we that's a player. He will continue to grow. Frimpong and Verts are world-class talent. That will be our first set of world-class players since Van Dijk, Alisson, and maybe Salah, right, coming into the club, right? So, I mean, we got McAllister. McAllister was not a world-class player when he came in.
He's a good player. He's back in the Kirkes bracket.
But he wasn't. Now he's world-class. So we kind of transforming guys into these world-class players, and I have no problem with that. You see, when you have the likes of Real paying to win, you know that kind of pay to win kind of thing. Come on, man, let's kind of have that balance, give that kind of balance and be that kind of thing. But I know that's not the nature of business and sports, so fair game, right? But me
That's it.
personally, I prefer to do it the way Liverpool doing it, rather than you're spending money and you're getting what your desire is, right? I prefer my way. I prefer my club's way. So I'm happy to be a Liverpool fan, and just looking forward for next season. Can't wait. But I need to get out. Here we go. Hopefully by tomorrow. I find it going on too long right now. Like every day we don't get it. Here we go. The hard kind of, like, are we gonna get hit again, man?
I get it. I understand, man. I understand. You want to get that one over the line. I get it. I get it, man. Well,
so big up,
blessings, JP, man. Great call, man.
Guys, and hopefully next time we'll come on and.
Yeah, man, big up for calling it. I'm sure I'll chat to you over the summer anyway, because I'm going to keep these shows running during the summer. Definitely, 100%. Especially at points if like big transfer news breaks, I might do a show as well. So yeah, I'll keep these running 100% weekly, same way. Every time. Man. JP, blessings, big up every time, every single time. Shout out to JP, man. Always good to see the Caribbean man them on. Let me see. Yo, friends, are you there? Is Frenzy even there? You there, Frenzy? Right in the private? Oh, yeah, he is. There we go. Welcome. I don't think I've spoken to him before. Oh, I could be wrong, man. But my like friend, what are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, boss. I'm good. Nice to meet you, Flawless. Nice to meet you, man.
Big up, man. Big up, man. Use your team, my guy. Use your team.
United, man. Man United, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, man. It's like an AA meeting, man. I hear it.
Bro.
You know my name's Flawless. I'm a United fan.
Hey, listen, I've been following you for a while. I'm not going to lie. I
appreciate that.
How long? This year, what was you on? 10K? Like at the start of the year.
I can't remember. Maybe, yeah. It's probably 10K.
Yo, people, keep subscribing to Flawless. Get to 20K before the end of the year. Real talk. This guy talks the realest-ish on YouTube, including with other people who you deal with as well and link up with. But yeah, man, Flawless. I'm not gonna lie. My little brother, he's a Chelsea fan.
Okay.
And I watched his game, right? And obviously, first off, it was a scrappy half, I'd say. And then second, bro, this is where I have to criticize Amorim deeply, bro. Like,
talk your shit.
How can Chelsea be 1-0 down and a championship manager on his first season in the cup final decides a half time?
I know what you're gonna say. No. No.
And as soon as them players came on, what happened, Flawless? James, within his first 2 minutes, he's crossed the ball in, and they're carving them open.
Yeah.
And as soon as they scored the second goal, Chelsea in the second half, I said it. I was like, listen, and let's not forget James, and I think I don't know who he brought in with James.
It was Reece James. He brought on Reece James and he brought on Sancho as well.
Was it not Sancho on the 60th minute?
Yeah, Sancho was the 60th minute. I'm gonna put it up now.
James was the first one, so he's made.
Yeah, Reece James was half time.
Made one change, and that one change, one person, by the way, not 2, 3, one person has changed the game just like that.
Yeah,
just by doing what he.
Reece James came on for. Yeah, Reece James came on for Gusto at halftime, and then Sancho for Neto 61st minute.
And my brother at halftime, when James came on, he said it himself, because I don't really watch anyone else bar United, but I need to start watching players because obviously transfer windows and whatnot. But my brother said, I don't know why Gusto started. He should have just started with James, because as soon as James came on, look what happened. He's just done what he needs to done. Just crosses the ball. That's what we know James for, right? Defending and crossing the ball. You know what I'm saying? And his second substitution is on the 60th minute, Flawless.
I hear you, Frenzy. Trust me. Trust me.
Our first substitution was on the 70th minute.
Criminal, man. It's criminal. The more that you think about it, and just the more like seeing it live is one thing, and then when you recap the night
as soon as they scored the second goal, bro, I was like, because there's a few of us in the living room. I was like, oh, Chelsea have won the game. It's done.
Yeah.
And my little brother's like, no, there's still time. Like, bro, you've brought on all your subs and they've all done their job, bro. All they need is like another goal and it's done. Like, let's not be stupid here. Everyone knows if you've got a brain, knowledge of football from young that's been instilled into you, you know what's going to happen in the game, unless the other team has decided to like get some sort of spirit that we were getting towards the final. But when it mattered,
I hear you. Nah, I fully get what you're saying. Like, you can, we're all, if you've watched football long enough, we all gauge where a game is going in regards to momentum. Until a team misses a chance, then the other team normally goes down the other end and scores type of thing. All substitutions as well. Because what Betis didn't do, they didn't respond quick. Pellegrini didn't respond quick enough when the momentum was with Chelsea. There's periods in that second half where it's like the momentum's with Chelsea. You have to do something.
Yeah, the whole second half, brother. As soon as James came on, bro, as soon as he's put that cross in, and they're like, oh my God, these man can't deal with it. It was like with Tottenham in the final, bro. Yeah. We were better than them, bro. By far.
Yeah, make changes.
But the thing is, I don't know if people realized, first half, bro, when they were getting a few half chances before they got that goal, what were they doing, bro? Putting in crosses, bro. They weren't playing through, man. They weren't like, oh yeah, get to the wing, cut in. What? No, they just put the crosses in. Solanke or the other winger has to anticipate it.
Yeah, true.
And because we've got slow players like Maguire and Luke Shaw, you know what's going to happen. You know, flawless. You know what's going to happen, bro.
Crazy.
You know what's going to happen.
You right. You right.
Got a 6'5" bus in the central defense of the
in the back line,
and then we've got a 5'8" Penguin who cannot stay fit for 6 months. Never mind the whole season. You know what I'm saying? And he's allowed to start in the final, brother.
Crazy. And speaking of that, where are you at with Amorim? You want gone? Is give him a season? Where do you? Yeah, you want him gone? You're saying, hey, get him gone now.
No, he's out, bro. But the problem. Okay, cool. I'm gonna obviously flip flop.
Yeah, that's cool.
In the true way, innit? In the honest way. I want Amorim gone, bro, because that final was a disgrace.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You didn't start with certain players because they've just came back, but you start with Euro, and he's just come back now. Yeah. So he could have started with Xerxes. Maybe Xerxes could have got injured. Cool, fair enough. But we're 1-0 down, so you have to switch the tactics up.
Yeah, you got to make.
You got to be
proactive. I agree with that.
You got to be proactive, bro.
Proactive, yeah.
Even if you're gonna do like for like, it's got to be earlier, bro. You're bringing them on at 20 minutes to go. They need 20 minutes to warm up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless that first few minutes where Tottenham are gonna fall asleep. But yeah, Amorim's got to go. But the thing is with this year, the only way this guy has got to prove me wrong. Never mind about the first 10 games, bro. He's got to be top half of the season, bro, with a trophy.
So you're saying top. So you're saying top half. So what do you say? Top half of the table and the trophy you're looking at.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think, Frenzy, that he makes it to 2026.
Oh yeah. I don't think either. He shouldn't. It's the same thing with Ten Hag, bro, because that's where it started. Yes, we were somewhat on a downhill thing, but Ten Hag somewhat, you know what I'm saying, kept our name alive. Now, where them fucked up is, why did you not get rid of Ten Hag?
Yeah, it's where they fucked up. It's true.
Leave the guy with some, you know what I'm saying, with some sort of like, the shit half, but I want a trophy, so what? You know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating, bro, because anyone with a football brain can see what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, it's blatantly obvious what needs to be done. And speaking of Manchester United and obvious things that are going to happen and need to be done, I should say, is outgoings at the football club. Where do you stand with the Bruno Fernandes links to Al Hilal?
I beg he goes.
Reportedly big numbers. What you saying?
I beg he goes.
Go on.
See, this is another point I want to dive in. All these stands, all these, where our captain, where would we be? You know what I mean? All these Anthony stands, where was he tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like all these Rashford stands, I ain't heard of Rashford since them few games that he's had. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a Manchester United fan, bro. Manchester United first. I fell in love with Manchester United when I'm born in Italy, right? So I came to United Kingdom when I was 6 years old, and the first city was Manchester, and the first game was Manchester United.
Well, first
that red shirt just running around on the pitch,
you already know,
just dying for you, just no matter what, just like let's be real, we're not a tactics club. We're not. All these managers can come with their tactics, whatever, cool, but you gotta realize, Amrim should have realized as well. All them games that we were down and out, Leon, bro, with Leon, bro, on that second leg, bro, I turned off at 4-2.
Oh, did you?
I turned it off at 4-2, brother.
I hear you. Trust me. I wanted to end my watching on that.
Bro, I turned it off at 4-2, and then I heard downstairs people going mad because I was watching it upstairs.
Yeah.
People going mad, so I ran downstairs with 4-3, and then we brought it back to 4-4, and then to 5-4. That's what Manchester United is.
Facts. You right?
Amrim should have realized that, bro. No matter what tactics I bring in, you know what? Yeah, with Amrim, yeah, his tactics, I don't really give a crap about it. To be honest with you, I have no opinion about it. Because every manager's gonna have a tactic, bro. Every manager's gonna have a tactic. But how you utilize them players and how the crowd controls the game, that's where you gotta be smart enough and be like, okay, I need to find a way.
No facts. You smart.
And he's never found a way, bro. Barely.
Yeah.
And these players are a disgrace.
Talk about it.
These players, how they've come out online, how they come out in the interviews. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be the end of the road for them. I'm just hoping that they get sold.
Trust me, I'm with you on that. I want all these lot gone. So I'm looking more at outgoings. I'm looking forward more to outgoings than I am incomings at the football club. When breaking news hits, I'm hoping it's an outgoing. As much as I like the incomings, Cunha, very good signing, and Bremo, players we've been linked with, I have zero qualms of. The outgoings are making me. I am of more interest. They make me happier. Like I'm waiting for that Bruno's gone, or Hoyland's gone, or Garnacho's gone, or all that. The list goes on, rather than incomings. Someone told me right now you'll make no signings, but these lot will be gonna go phenomenal window. Fantastic. Are you gonna play? Well, run it with who's left. As long as these lot are gone, that's where I'm at with it. But we'll see, Frenzy, man. But we'll see what happens in the window. Hopefully, we do bring in more signings as well. But we gotta get these players going.
What do you think of Mbeumo?
Big fan. Bremo's a quality player. Quality player.
I don't mind, but I'm a little worried.
Go on, what you
just because it's United, innit? With Cunha, I'm not really too worried because you know what I'm saying, he's a cunt, innit? I'm not gonna lie, like he's a really good cunt.
He is a see you next Tuesday. You know what
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cool. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, no, any worse has been said on this channel. So
and United is known for having bad mans. We've had Roy Keane. We've had Vidic. Vidic is a silent bad man. I don't think people understand with Vidic. You know, like he's a silent bad man. Right. You know what I'm saying? We've had Zlatan. You know what I'm saying? We've had
we have had
back. When Ronaldo came back, he was more angry because of how the club was run. Yeah, man, we need that. With Mbeumo, I'm a little bit worried just because it's not Brentford, innit?
Big on my G rants every single time, man. Blessings, you lot. Make sure you subscribe to Rants and Bants every single time.
It's not no disrespect to
with
Brentford.
With Mbeumo though, like I say, just watch. Don't worry about where like the team is at. you mentioned there about character and just being a silent bad man.
Yeah.
I look at Embremo in that instance. He just
Yeah.
turns up, mashes work, and leaves.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even remember hearing him speak. I remember him like getting sent up. Like, there's nothing, man just does the business. Bear in mind, he scored 20 goals for Brentford this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't take
I
that.
think he is like him and Cunha together. I think that's what really makes me like that signing, because Embremo's connection and partnership with Visa cold. Because I rate Visa. I think Visa's a very good player as well. I think Cunha's a better version of him. So I think the link up between those two is what I'm interested to see, especially as 210s as well. So that's how I'm looking at it with it. So yeah, with Embremo, with Cunha, I think it's two. Obviously, hopefully get the Embremo deal over the line.
Would you want the lap?
I'm cool with the lap. If we were to get the lap,
I'll be real. I'll take the lap.
Yeah, I've no qualms with. Yeah, I've got no qualms with that whatsoever.
Like, obviously, Arsenal fans, mainly Arsenal fans. I'm not gonna lie. I'll call them out. Arsenal fans. They're saying that the lap, but the lap is. I'll be real. He's already proven himself. He is a danger in certain areas. So and we've not been good in certain areas and up top. So he could make a little difference. Not a lot, but obviously with players around him, let's not be stupid. When you have a half decent player there, when you have players around them, they get better. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I like about the thought of the lap signing, because it's not the lap solo. When I'm saying the lap's here, that's with Cunha and Embremo besides him. Whereas he's not first on the list in regards to opposition. Then when whoever we're facing, they're not thinking, hey, you know what? First, we need to shut down the lap. They're thinking, first shut down Cunha. Second shut down Embremo. He's third on the list. Maybe he might be fourth on the list, depending on how they look at Ahmad, depending on how they look at whoever's in the pivot, whichever play. So he's third, fourth on the list, which helps him. I'm saying, you're not, all right, how do we shut down the lap? No, our attention's on Cunha. Maybe Cunha is the player they decide to throw two players at, or it's Embremo, which leaves more space for him, and him getting 12 goals in a poor Ipswich side. I look at it and I go, yeah, only you get goals there.
Got 12 goals.
Yeah, he scored 12 league goals. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to start watching other teams, man. I'm sick and tired.
You got 12 league goals. Nah, I get it, man. Watching Manchester United will not have you not winning
week in, week out, thinking, yeah, man, I've got hope. No, man, I need to start watching other teams and be even more neutral, man. 12 goals, that's impressive, man. First season as well, that's very impressive.
Yeah,
you got to realize how
it's a good, and if he and guess what? If he gets us 12 goals, and let's say Cunha gets 15 and then Bremo gets 15, that's 42 goals between the three of them. That's a very, very good return. It's not Premier League winning return, but we scored, I think, 44 league goals as a team this season. So if we get 42 from three, guess what? Mass improvement. Because then the rest of the team only need to get 22, 23 goals, and then we get there 65 league goals. And then we start. Again, people keep talking about the rebuild, and I keep stating this. It's not about Manchester United jumping from where we're at in 15th to go first. That's nonsense. That's stupid. That don't make no type of sense. It's us. It's about improvement. Baby steps. Like when you start learning that, you know what I'm saying? Once you're a baby, start sprinting as soon as you get on your feet. You learn to crawl first. You know what I'm saying? Then you learn to actually get on your feet first. Then you take quote unquote baby steps. Then you get to walking. Then you get to running. We are taking baby steps. How about back-to-back wins? Let's start there. Positive goal difference. How about we start there? How about cracking 60 league goals? How about being a cohesive team on the pitch? How about being a cohesive team on the pitch, off the ball too? Let's just,
less mistakes.
Let's mistake. You get it, frenzy. Let's mistakes. Let's start there. How about passing the ball to someone in the same colored shirt as me? Let's start there. Where get 4 or 5 of you lot to put together some sequences of. You don't even have to go forward, just side to side. Let's
basics.
Go there. Basics. That's all I'm asking for. Is the basics.
People don't even understand how basic. Basic is important. Is number one.
Yeah, it is.
There's nothing better than doing basic things.
Basic.
It's not even just about football. It's in life.
Yes.
Do things basic.
Do the basic things well, and then you build from there. So that's what it is. But Frenzy, great first call, man. Hope to see you.
Nice meeting you, Flawless.
Yeah,
20K people. Hit the subscribe.
Big up, man.
Good
Appreciate
guy.
it, yeah. I hope you call back in at some point. Great first
No,
call.
I will,
Yeah?
man.
Big
I
up.
always tune in, bro.
Blessings,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. Man.
Every single time, man. Shout out to Frenzy. Always good to chop it up with new people, man, all the time. So big up to Frenzy. Like you said, big up to Hassam and Mo for the raid as well. Everyone who joined over from the raid fan calling show. Links in the pin comment to call in. Doesn't matter who you support. Doesn't matter where you're calling in from. Trying to hear from as many people as possible. We go into, I'm not spoke to this man in a minute in regards to football, but big supporter of the channel, been calling in for a minute. African King is in the building. My guy, what are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How you doing, man? Congrats on the 15K.
Appreciate it,
It's
man.
about
Appreciate
time.
it.
It's about time.
We got there, man. We got there, man. So appreciate it. Big up, man, every time. Thoughts, let's start there. Conference League, man. Thoughts on the win. Obviously, not a good first half at all, but second half, you lot turned it around. Ran out worthy winners. Top 4 as well. You're into the Champions League. So not just thoughts on the Conference League win, but also just your season overall.
I think the season's had ups and downs. We had a great start. I think like the first couple months was amazing. We were competing for the league. People were asking us whether we were going to go for the title. Then we had that middle part where it was not so good. You know, multiple losses. I think that Christmas period, I think that's the period that we need to improve on. I think in order for you to have a great season, you need consistency throughout. And then we just ended it in the right way. We got top 4 on the last day, so it's not like we did it comfortably. We had to go through adversity in order for that to happen. We had to will and hope that other teams lost. Thank you anyway for beating Villa, because that helped. And and then we had to do our job in the last day of the season, which is, for me, I think it's not good enough in terms of the long term. I feel like we're a team that should be comfortably top 4 every season. We're a big enough club to do that. We spent 1.5 billion, so that should be the minimum requirement. And then the trophy, it's a competition that we should have never been in. Obviously, thank you for that as well, because you put us there.
Yeah,
It was some good nights. Some crazy teams, names that I've never heard of before. But what was enjoyable? We made some friends along the way. Servette, your garden. Yeah, we
that's crazy.
we traveled Europe and then we got the trophy at the end. And to be honest, at halftime, it felt like it felt bad, because I feel like Betis were unlucky not to be going up 2 or 3-0 up at halftime. I think their first half was solid, but when you miss chances in the first half like they did, even when you were saying it in the watch along, it's about momentum. They had the momentum in the first half. We had the momentum in the second. The difference is we had the clinicality to finish them off in that second half. And the other thing that we did is we made changes we brought in Reece James in the 45th minute. We made a couple more changes in the 60th minute that affected the game, and those people added to us winning that game. But I'm just happy. I'm happy because it's been a hard season. There's points, as you know, that I didn't even care about football at times. I'll be honest. I was down that bad. I was watching basketball. I was waiting for Formula 1. I was watching wrestling more. I was looking at UFC, boxing events, whatever event. I was there live and direct.
Trust me, I hear that, man. Anything but football, trust, for real. I know.
I was on that for the, especially for the last couple seasons under Clear Lake. We haven't been that team. We haven't been the Chelsea that I've been used to over the past 20 years. And it's a good season, but it's not a great season, because as far as I'm concerned, Clear Lake, for me, doesn't get the pass until they win a major. And there's only 2 majors that I care about. The majors is Premier League and Champions League. Yeah. We also have to be very successful in this Club World Cup. Semi-final in the Club World Cup minimum as well. And next season's going to be the litmus test to see if Enzo Maresca is who he thinks he is. Is he that manager? Is he that guy to take us to the next level? Or is he the guy before the guy? Is he the Mikel Arteta? Is he the Brendan Rodgers? Or is he the winner? And we have 2 more years before we go 10 years without a Premier League title. I'm not trying to go to 2027 without no Premier League. So the sooner rather than later for me in terms of this club. But this season was we met expectations.
I was going to say, you hit all the requirements. If someone would have told you win the Conference League, you finish top 4, obviously you would want the middle part of your season to be better, but your start was good enough. Your ending was very, very good because everyone was looking at your fixture list, including myself, and said, yeah, you lot ain't making it. And you lot won every game by 1. And even the game you lost to Newcastle with 10 men, you were the better side in that second half. It's just that Jackson did whatever Jackson decided to do. So you can see where the holes are in your team. But again, overall, requirements hit, because if you lot finish 6th and lost the Conference League, it's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Better than I expected. I expected us to finish 7th. I even said that on the show when we first started out. So, because I felt like we had those holes. But the one thing I would say is this: Maresca has put us in a system that has allowed us to be the 3rd best defense, allowed us to score a lot of goals. We scored over 60+ goals, even without an attack that I can say is elite. None of them are really, outside of maybe Palmer. And then, so we need to upgrade. We need a winger. We need a striker. We need a better centre back. And Sanchez needs to go as soon as possible. He needs to pack his bag straight away. And we need a better goalkeeper. Bring in Petrovic from Strasbourg. I think him out. He's had a great season, and see what we can do going forward. But I'm just happy. I'm happy that we won the trophy, because that's all I really care about, trophies. As a fan, you're just happy to win a trophy because you never know when your next one's gonna come. So, but as a person that wants more, this is just the start. Clear Lake has a lot more to do for me to say it's been a successful time, and especially considering what Roman did for our club, it's a very hard act to follow. So, they got a lot to do, and especially these sporting directors. I'm gonna need a big summer. I'm gonna need to snatch some chains. I know you were discussing Liam Delap. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need other players. Whoever wants whatever. I'm gonna need to be sniffing for the biggest names that we need in every position. We lost one of our targets in Houston to Madrid, so we need to bring someone in centre back and see what we can do. But yeah, that's really much all I can say.
Let me ask you this as well, because reports, I think, is it tomorrow or the next couple of days, Chelsea are going to decide on Jadon Sancho, whether you lot are going to sign him or if you lot are going to send him back to us and take the penalty. Where do you stand? Do you want to spend the 25 million on Jadon Sancho, or you send him back and take the 5 million hit?
It's a difficult one, because I believe he's better in Europe. So for me, it's whether they're thinking about signing him and then flipping him up in a year's time, if you can get that.
Oh, you reckon it's that? So they sign him and then try and sell him for 40 million, for example.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably the thinking they're probably going to think. They're going to see, because he has a lot of value in Europe. I think he can be very successful in Germany, Italy, Spain, any of those leagues, because I think he suits that style more. In the Premier League, he needs to be a 10, but we have Palmer in that position at the moment. So on the wing, he can be here or there. When you need pace and power, he's not that guy. But if in terms of technical ability, he's got it in abundance. And I think that would work in any league outside of England or France. So, yeah, as I said, so maybe if we're thinking about flipping him on for more money, I guess, yes. But if it's in terms of starting or playing or being a part of the squad, no. I think we can get better.
Okay, first. Hey, man. King, always good chopping up with you, my guy, man. Blessings. Big up, man. You always support man. Sees you in the chats all the time, man. And blessings. And congrats again on the Conference League. You already know, man.
Yeah,
big
man.
up,
Thank you.
Big up, my guy. Blessings. Keeping it ticking. Last few calls now, people. Last couple of calls. Let's go. I think did he make his debut last week, couple weeks ago? But Daz is in the building. Yes, Daz. What are you saying, man? You good?
Yes, well gone, Flawless, man. Well gone. What are you saying, man?
I'm blessed, man. You all good, yeah?
Yeah, man. Feel me? I wanted to book another AA meeting for Man United.
Yo, serious. Yeah, it's one of them. Let's get straight to it, man. Thoughts on we'll start with the Cunha news, actually. Thoughts on Cunha as a signing?
Great signing, man. Great signing. I think it was needed because for too long we've done the whole buying outside the Premier League and most of them being busts. So it was good. It's good to get a banked on signing. Listen, if Cunha doesn't do well, Cunha should do well at Man United, and if he doesn't, it's Man United's fault because we've seen him play well for Wolves. You know what I mean? There's no reason why he can't duplicate what he did at Wolves here. especially because we're using the exact same formation. Do you know what I mean? He's going to be given the number 10. He's going to operate in the same kind of areas. So it should be a nailed-on guarantee, like good signing. Do you know what I mean? But they've stretched it out for so long that it's not even really exciting no more, man. Do you know what I mean? Like they stretched it out for so long, it's not even exciting no more. But
I was just glad that we got to here we go. I was like, all right, I'll move on to the next one. And speaking of incomings, outgoings, Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes being linked to Al Hilal, reported his 72-hour ultimatum. They give him one now in the final day. There's now 24 hours left. Thoughts? Do you want him gone? Should United keep him? They're talking record fee for him.
Yeah, I think Man United should sell him personally. I don't have as much hate as when I watch you. I can tell there's some venom you have for him, like. But I understand because like there's definitely his output for how much he's lauded. There needs to be more of an output. Do you know what I mean? Like we've seen many players, even if it's like one man, put his team on the back and get them top 4. Like we've seen Fabregas do it for Arsenal. We've seen Van Persie do it for Arsenal. We've seen Gareth Bale do it for Tottenham. Like, there's bare great players who like put the team on their back, even if he's around scrubs. Do you know what I mean? Like, he'll put the team on his back and get top 4. So for Bruno to get the love he gets, and we're flipping near relegation zone, it's actually crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, I think we should sell him just because.
That's where my issue lies.
Yeah,
that's where my issue lies. That's what it is. The fact he's lauded, and I hear, where would we be without him? Where are we with him?
Nah, listen, it's a silly
Captain
argument.
three of our worst. 3 in the last 4 years, we've had our worst ever finishes in the Premier League. But go on, carry on.
Nah, it's a silly argument to say where would we be without him, because obviously you'll get the output will get picked up in other areas. Like obviously, like you'll get more from Ahmad, you'll get more from Kobe, you'll get more all over the gaff, man. So that it's a silly argument to be like, oh, without him, we would get relegated. But that's what his fanboys say, innit? I'm not really a fan of much players in this team. I always get out, so I'm a realist, innit? So 100 mil. For me, the only reason I would sell him though, personally, is we ain't got no money in the club, man. Like, you're already hearing murmurs that like after Cunha, we literally can't buy anyone until we sell anyone. So it's bleak, innit? And 100 mil, that can go a long way into quite a few signings. Do you know what I mean? But it's sad though, because even today, I'm hearing like Mbuemo, we're not going to be able to sign him. He's favourite in Newcastle. I heard this afternoon that fucking Delap, he's favourite in Chelsea because they're in Europe. So like,
I heard the Chelsea. I didn't hear the Mbuemo one. I did hear the Delap one. I did hear.
He's leaning more towards Newcastle. And listen, I can't even blame these guys, like, because when they come here, because they don't look a certain way, if they don't have a 10 out of 10 game, they're gonna be cussed out. Like I already saw online that people are Cunha was rated. He has the worst work rate in the Prem.
Yeah, the stat I seen it about he walks the most. I'm like, see how that is, how interesting that is. That he joins Manchester United and stuff like that's part of. So, all right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how's that come out now? All of a sudden, he was lauded as one of the best players last year, and now all of a sudden he's one of the players that walks around the most. He hasn't got work rate. Where just a few weeks ago, his tenacity was a major reason why we bought him, and his output. It's weird, isn't it? But yeah, so I don't mind these. I don't blame these guys for not choosing United. But then you just think like, so where do we go from there? Do you know what I mean? Like Delap, the only thing that was good about Delap, I'm not even his biggest fan, but the only thing that was good about him is he was 30 million, bro. Like you can't really name strikers you can get for 30 million, bro. And if you are, they're scrubs, like, or they're so unproven. It's the biggest gamble. Like it's mad. It's mad. Like, I swear, last season Chelsea sold a player to Aston Villa for like 20+ million, and he's never played in the Prem. Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about? They did some. I think it was around PP, around fair play. The reason why they did it, but bro, they sold him, or was it to Newcastle or someone like that? I can't remember, but like he's never played 1 minute in the Prem, bro, and he went for 20+ million. So that just shows you,
Matson had played in the Prem. Surely, man are saying it was Matson. Was it Matson? I'm sure it was Matson played in the Prem. Sure, I'll double check this now.
I remember it was like an academy kind of player, and they did a thing where they sold him for like financial fair play. But my whole point is, fam, they rated him at 20+ million. Do you know what I mean? Never played in the Prem.
Right. Matson had played in the Prem. He had, But, hey, bless up Northside as well, man. Big up Northside for the raid. Big up Casually for the raid as well, man. Big up everyone for the redirects. I'm going to shout you as well, Northside, man. Big up to Northside each and every time. Go on, Dazzle, carry on.
But yeah, like 30 million is, bro, you can't get many players for 30 million. So
true.
Losing out on him is not, do you know what I mean? It's sticky, man. Don't really know who we're going to sign up front. Because we ain't got the money. That's the thing. Like, there are players out there, but we ain't got the money.
I think there's more money there than people are making out, because the whole report was, because I've seen the change. Before Cunha, it was, we have no money, we're broke. Yeah. We signed Cunha. Then it was what you just said as well. I heard the same thing. Oh, we only had money for Cunha. Now there's no one else. I'm like, all right, sure. And on top of that, one, do I think the money's there? But two, if it is indeed the case where we have to sell some players to bring in players, if that accelerates players leaving, I'm all for that too.
Yeah,
anything that accelerates these lot leaving, not even for incomings, I just want them gone. You mentioned there about how I talk about players at this football, because I can't stand them. That's why I talk the way I do. And it's not just because they're bad footballers. Being a bad footballer is one thing, and these lot are awful. It's the mentality from them. It's the attitude from them. And when I say mentality and attitude, people, I'm talking about things they say after games. I'm not talking no fugazi stuff and stuff that's been reported, like where people say, oh, Sancho's a bad trainer, but no one's seen him in training. Like, I'm not talking about that type of stuff. I'm talking about we lose a final and the captain's coming out talking about how, hey, if the club want to sell me for money, then, you know, it is what it is. Football goes like that. You got Garnacho talking about we didn't beat anyone in the Premier League, maybe because you went 20 games without a goal. Maybe that adds into it. We lost the final and you're talking about I only played 20 minutes. When I say attitude, that's what I'm talking about. When your captain gets booked on purpose to miss certain games. When your captain gets sent off in the game because we're getting packed up by Spurs at home. Shit like that. That's what grinds my gears. Man, I got no heart whatsoever. I've watched these men give up. Go back and watch the Newcastle game at home, people. Watch most of these lot give up. I've watched them give up in games. I'll forgive lack of skill to an extent, but lack of will is no. If you put me out there, I won't put in effort. But whole different conversation.
Nah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I agree. There's a certain part of me that thinks like, as a United fan, I'm going to get onto the manager after, but as a United fan, it's like, when we look back here, me personally, when I look back, I don't think we gave Van Gaal credit
for what he did.
All. Because if you deep it, Van Gaal came in here and he had this star-studded team. Do you know what I mean? He had Falcao, Percy, Rooney, Chicharito, Welbeck. Who else did he have? He had Di Maria. He had Nani. He had like, do you know what I mean? Like, we were still trying to do the Man United version of Galacticos, isn't it? He's come in and he was just like, I want to play like controlled, tempered football. Yeah. These man don't really cut it. None of these man cut it. He cleared house, bro. Got rid of so many man. And then he promoted some youth players that man has never heard of before.
Facts.
But like, you can tell that Van Gaal was a trainer, and that's why the
coach,
that's what I mean. We didn't give him enough credit because, fam, if you remember the first game that Cameron Borthwick-Jackson played, he looked like Bambi, bro. He looked so bad, and then all of a sudden he learned how to whip in a ball. Do you know what I mean? He was covering the blind side as a fullback. Like, man was doing his thing, and like, there was a lot of players that Van Gaal actually like coached and made better.
Thanks. He did. All them youth players. I thought both with Jackson. I thought we had our left back spot sorted for the next 10 years. I thought he was the guy. Yeah. Bro, he had both with Jackson balling out. I thought he was the guy.
And like deep it, there was even other guys here. I can't remember. There was a right
There was
back.
Varela. There was
Varela,
Varela,
yeah,
Tyler
yeah,
Blackett, Paddy McNair,
Paddy McNair.
both with Jackson. Yeah, the list was long that he brought through.
Yeah.
Loads of youth players. What's his face? I thought he was the other one. Fosu Mensah as well.
Fosu Mensah, yes,
Fosu
man.
Mensah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you
There's
know
a
what I
hell of
mean?
players.
Fosu Mensah, but that's what I mean. Like, he had us. He honestly, out of everyone in the most recent years, he had us playing our most consistent football, not our best football, but our most consistent in that we knew what we was going to see every weekend. It wasn't great, don't get me wrong. It weren't great because a lot of it was like triangles here, triangles there, control, possession. But we knew what we was getting. And then after that, if we let him continue, then maybe we'd have bought like well-known names here and there and all over positions. But yeah, as I was saying, as fans, I think right now, outgoings is more important than incomings. I really do think so, because like there's a lot of dead wood we need to get rid of, man. There's a lot, like people, like you was talking about mentality earlier, yeah. That the woe is me mentality Luke Shaw had after the final, yeah. Bro, get out, man. I'm not with all of that. I'm not with all of we need to look ourselves in the mirror and are we good enough to play for the club, bro? You just played shit. Just like you just played shit, bro. Don't come out here and try and make man feel sorry for you. Like, you just played shit.
No.
You're always overweight, fam. Like, where's your priorities, fam? Do you know what? I must have researched it, yeah, because I knew I was not going mad, yeah. You know, Luke Shaw covers the least ground as a fullback in the Premier League. Yeah,
they won't put that out. But I put it out about Cunha.
Because I was deep in it, yeah. I can't remember what game it was, but he was playing wing back, yeah. And like we was losing, I think, was it against Bournemouth? I think it was against Bournemouth. And I was watching them, I was like, fam, you're gonna need to keep overlapping, man. And like I could see he was physically tired, bro. And it made me just look like, raw, like, fam, like this guy actually don't like running for real and he's a left back. Like, that is such a like, what the fuck is this, like? And then, yeah, I looked like, but like someone like him, he needs to go, he needs to get gone. There's bare man that needs to get gone, bro. Like, I just don't think we're going to be able to do it all. I think
we could do the majority. I'm not going to lie. I think the majority we can get rid of.
You think?
But it depends how many you want. God, I think with the majority, because I think been the season. I was talking about this with Veta yesterday, where so many of our players I want gonna have been heavily linked with moves away. Like Garnacho's been told to find a new club. You got this Bruno news. Højlund's been linked with 2 clubs in Italy. Who else am I thinking of? Onana's been linked with move away. Shaw's been told that he's surplus to requirements as well. So that's 5 or 6 just off the top of the head right there. The only ones who rarely haven't is Maguire and Mount. They're the only 2. When you're talking the numbers, the number 8. Yeah, Rashford. Let me know if I could see. I almost forgot the lone players. Rashford. Add him into the mix. Anthony. Him into the mix. Sancho as well. Malacia. So there's a lot of players, and we've let 3 players go in: Evans, Eriksson, and Lindelof. Also, Lindelof is the one that I'm happy. So you've cleared wages there as well. So I think I do like what I'm hearing. It's just a question of accelerating the moves and getting them gone is where I'm at.
Bro,
I'm tired of these.
I don't like it, fam. Until they're gone, they're not gone, man. Because
I hear you with that. Yeah. I get that.
Do you know what?
Trust me, I'm with you. I want him gone. I want him gone too. Trust me, I hear you.
Maguire was basically out the door 2 years ago with West Ham.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, and we just did
this game gone. You feel me? We was all happy, and all of us. He's still here, fam. You feel me? People are lauding up his name. So until they're gone, they're not gone for me, fam. But I hear you though. I hear you. At least it's the right kind of noise. But another thing, going on to the manager quickly though. I keep hearing people saying that they're gonna judge him on the first 10 games, and like if we're not playing well, or if we haven't got a certain amount of wins, that they're gonna need to get rid of him. If that's your mindset, then we might as well get rid of him now, bro. Because again, like I said on my last call, bro, nothing's gonna change in 3 months. Like in terms of these players and how they play. Nothing unless you're gonna get 6 to 7 first team players in, and not only that, and they're all used to 3-4-3, yeah, and there's some synergy within them, bro. It's inevitable we're gonna lose some of those first games. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's either you give him more rope, or you just get rid of him now, fam. Do you know what I mean? Like, it don't really make sense saying, "Oh, after 10 games," like.
Again, it's the exact same mistake that we made with Ten Hag. So it's mirror image. The whole thing was get him his players, will be better. Players must go, manager must go. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But they're gonna keep on to the manager. Hopefully the players do go, and then I'm just hoping the new players who come in are of a level that we just get wins off of them being good.
Yeah,
that's where it is. And he's got so many good players to choose from. He can't pick the bad players. There's that's been my worst fit. That's why when people said, "Oh, why don't you want the manager gone first?" is because I don't want these players to stay. I don't want the next manager to be able to pick Højlund. Eliminate that opportunity for him to join and say, I think I can work with this player. I think I can work with Højlund. I think I can work with Garnacho. I can get something from Luke Shaw. I think Maguire is a good player. Hey, Rashford and Antony, welcome back. I reckon I can. No, eliminate that. Eliminate the opportunity. I don't want the next guy to even get the chance to do that. Push them all out. But hey,
Sam, what do you think these men actually do when a new manager comes in? Because how they can jingle them like constantly, like fam. Like Ten Hag must have seen Maguire is a joke, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, you know what it is? I don't think the players jingle them. It's managers. One, you just join, so you want to keep everybody on side and you don't really want to rock the boat. Secondly, as well, managers are that strong-minded and that tunnel visioned and have that ego which you need and that level of stubbornness, but obviously you can be too stubborn, where they're like, I can turn this player around. That's what it is.
That's right.
Managers believe that they believe they're magicians like that. I'm saying, same way, you've probably got a brethren or brethrens or people who you know who have dealt with certain gal and you're like, you know what she's like. The girl's a hoe. And your brethren's like, nah, I can turn her around. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's that mindset. And it's like, come on, man. We know what she is. Nah, man. I can make a wife of material.
Nah,
that's where it is. That's what it is.
It's fried. It's actually fried, man. They should just know coming in, certain man ain't good enough. But yeah, it's scary though. But the manager himself, yeah, I'm not even. Do you know what it is with me personally? I don't actually. Not that I don't care about the results, because if I'm being honest, though, I think we're making top 4 next year. No, I'm just hoping this season. I mean, next season is like this season where a bag of English clubs get into Europe, and then just by default we
end up in Europe.
We end up in Europe, because I don't think off our own back and off our own merits we're going to end up in there. But what I need to see is an improvement in play, and I don't even care honestly. If it results in us like dropping points here and there, I'll be fine. I just need an improvement in play, because it's so bad watching United. It's so bad watching us. I don't know if I can go another season like watching 90 minutes of that. Like, I can't.
Nah, hey, trust me, man. Trust me. But yo, great call as always, Dazzy. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the final couple, man. But big up every single time, yeah. Blessings, my G. Big up, man. Keep supporting. I see you in the chat all the time. Blessings every time. Shout out to Dazzle. We're gonna get to the final few couple calls. Mohammed's Wi-Fi is doing a mazza. I don't even know if that joke man's there. See, even his Wi-Fi, I don't want to see his stupid face. But we keeping it moving to a fan calling show, you know, OG. Someone who was on the fan calling shows before he was on YouTube, all the way back in the Twitch days, years ago, man. Man, like LT is in the call. What you telling me, LT? What you saying?
Yo, nothing much, bro. Nothing much. Yo, Mike, check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you crystal clear, man. Man upgraded the mic. Man upgraded the camera. Man got the shit. What happened? The glow up to you is real, man.
Hey, bro, the glow up. Hey,
you've been living good, right?
Hey, yeah. I'm sipping on red wine.
Good, man.
I'm
whatever
sipping on red wine.
You living good, man.
Hey.
You got a new woman in your life or something?
Nah. Just life, man.
You got a new job or something? You got a new something, new car, new job.
Hey, job talk is gonna be later, bro. All I gotta say, but I just got off day and off
Yeah,
day.
man, but cool floor's yours, man, LT. Let's talk
yeah.
let's talk some football, man. We ain't spoken a minute, so yeah, man.
No, I haven't spoken.
Thoughts on
Yeah.
we'll get to yeah. Who you support again? I forgot. Who's your team again?
The team right next to you, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna make sure it was United. I was just gonna remember that. So yeah, man, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Where you stand with the manager, man, with Amorim? Thoughts?
Okay. Well, first things first. Shout out, shout out Sarcasm City TV. On your recent success. Even though I haven't been in the middle, but I have been checking out your Twitter and everything. So it's all good. Yeah, all good. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, Amarim, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he came in with the team when the ship was sinking. He tried his best to plug the holes, but it just was worse and worse and worse up until the final of the Europa League and even this Asian All-Star 11 team. I think it was just like but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt because of that. So let's give him the summer or how much money he needs or what is available there. Let's give him that. Let's see what he can already do already. Looks like there's a light at the end of the tunnel with what he's actually saying about Garnacho. Not sure. I'm just gonna say allegedly he said that.
Oh,
to
that's
him, but
hilarious. Yeah, we'll go with the allegedly. That is funny.
yeah,
Man. It's funny.
yeah, allegedly. We ain't know because it's mad if he just said that in front of the whole team after that.
I'm telling you, and I fully understand why he would have said that to Garnacho. I definitely got a few more. I got worse words than that for Garnacho. Let me just say,
it was behind closed doors and he said it great. But if he said it
behind
in front
closed
of them,
doors, no, he likes to talk in public, so we gonna embarrass you in public.
Oh yeah. Plus the way he looked on the camera, I'm not sure if you've seen pictures of him there signing the shirts. He looked like he's seen a ghost or some shit like that.
Who's this? Oh wait, did Garnacho travel over?
Yeah, he went.
Oh, I didn't know.
With the squad. He went in the squad. There's videos of him looking pale as a motherfucker. So it definitely means that he got a scolding. He got a what did the old the old players say when Sir Alex used to like scream at them in the changing room if
Hair
they
dry
fucked
treatment.
up? Basically, it looked like Amarim Amarim gave Garnacho a hair dry of his own, so it looked like that definitely did happen. But yeah,
you're willing to give him the benefit of the doubt with Amorim. You say, right, let's give him the season. Let's see what's what.
Let's give him the summer. Let's see what can he do. Already we see Mateus Cunha, no 50% done, but already looks like he got some there. I hope Bruno does go to Saudi because you can't really, if he turns down that salary at his big age of 30, you're gonna call him a madman, innit? So but I don't think it's actually gonna happen because Bruno's is one of Amrin's niggas, so it's like I gotta confide in him. Be like, but yeah, Garnacho leaving, Rashford leaving, Sancho got his gold medal, great goal from him. The Chelsea. I'm not sure why. Like Maresca just goes ahead and be like, I just get him because he low key fits in that team. So I just don't know why Chelsea can't be, or they possibly not even planning anything beyond that. But yeah, just sell the deadwood with that money, bring in whatever replacement it is, and then we'll see. Next season, if it doesn't work out, it is what it is. We have to sack him, blase. But then, of course, where the fuck the money's going to come?
You don't think it's going to work out, though, do you, LT?
Hey, we'll see.
No. Don't hit me with the well see LT, man. This is me and you talking. You can't bullshit me. Okay. I know you don't believe it's gonna work out. That's why you said we'll see. You know you don't believe it's gonna work out. I hope I'm wrong. But I'm with you, LT. LT, don't get misunderstood. I am with you. I don't think it works out either. That's why you laughing. That's why you smiling. I know you're in a place of bliss. I know your new woman got you in a good place. You got your new camera, new mic, clear, you know what I'm saying? Clear picture and everything. You smiling. I can see your back teeth. Don't let all that wonderful things that are going on in your life blind you to the fact with what's going on at Manchester United Football Club, man.
God damn. I don't know. I think just the whole club is just a mess, and it's just bringing
Yes,
the whole club
I
is just
agree.
bringing even
I agree.
unfortunate with the women's team. I'm not sure why no one is talking about the women's team. They actually did low key very 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 good like in the last 2
Shout out the
seasons.
women's team, man.
Unfortunate that they lost the FA Cup final, but they threw to the Women's Champions League as well. So hopefully they do good in that. But yeah, regardless with Amarim, let's just wait to the summer at least, and then the first 10 games of the Prem. We ain't gonna talk about preseason. That's preseason is just bullshit, No one talks about no one. Okay, I understand. Is this a rated 18 show, by the way? Of the children
Come
the
on, man.
children's
You
team?
know,
'Cause
this
I'm
guy
gonna
you're on
go
Star
to
TV. You
I'm
know the
gonna go
vibes, man.
I'm gonna go to a whole fucked up analogy, but in a porn video, you don't do you watch the beginning where they talk, or
Man
you
said you
just
don't watch the
go
bad acting. What's the
you just
analogy?
fast
What's your
forward,
point? Yeah,
you
he's
know?
saying you. So what
Yeah,
what is being fast forward here, LT? What are
okay.
we talking about here?
Preseason is like a porn video, right? You ain't gonna watch the beginning where they just
Oh,
talk
okay,
and they
all right.
act out. You fast forward to the actual where the season kicks off, the first 10, just to see, what one and that's you go to the head game. That's it. And then so that's the
Hey, this is
analogy right
Sarcasm
there.
City TV people. Yeah, I can say, man. It already says in the bio, if you're easily
That's it.
offended, this channel's not for you. We are
Yeah.
unfiltered. The host, myself, the co-host,
Yeah.
special guest, callers, you already know the vibes. But you are, even
Yeah.
though you made a wild analogy, you are right. Yes, I don't care
That's-
about
I had to put it out there. But also talking about trophy draws as well, and I know this is we're talking about football. Are y'all watching the NBA
Yes,
finals as
we're
well?
over there on the
Crazy.
playback where you've been busy, LT, glowing up in life, so I'll excuse you. You're over to the
I've been
playback, man. We're watching it on the playback. We're watching tonight.
Tonight,
Yeah,
okay,
man.
okay, yeah. Okay,
Playback
okay.
app, man. www.playback.tv/sarcasmtv or just
I'll
download
be
the
there.
app.
Yeah, I'll be there.
It's like Twitch, like we use on Twitch. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. I'll be there. I gotta say, it's like I'm going for the Pacers, man. I'm going for the Pacers to win the whole thing.
Pacers to win the whole thing, okay.
bro. Yeah, the
You
whole
reckon the
thing.
Pacers beat OKC?
Yeah. They're gonna be Halliburton, bro. Halliburton, and everyone is gonna buy Halliburton bag when they do it. So that's all I gotta say. So the Indian Pacers, man. Justice for Reggie Miller. Justice for the Indiana Pacers fam as a whole. I know that there were ABA champions, but that was before we were all born. So getting this ring would be great, man. It'd be great for the culture. That's it, bro. That's it. It would be great for the culture, man. But yeah, regardless. Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask this as well before I let you go, but shout out to Prime. He says, "What's the header underneath your name?" So the Abella's danger step. Who's Abella?
Oh my! Do not tell me y'all niggas don't know who Abella Danger is.
I don't know who's Abella Danger. Who's Abella Danger?
Man, she is a legend in the game. Okay, even though she's I think
what game? LT
smash or professional smash.
This guy's crazy. So I can't Google it without some wild stuff popping up.
Okay,
Is what you're saying.
She's a porn star, but yeah.
Okay, you say that then. You could just say porn star, adult star. Okay, so why are you her stepbrother? So wait, why are you her stepbrother? What's going on?
Because one of the genres in porn is step brother, step sister, step daughter, brother. Play on words, bro. Play on words. A better than just stepbrother. So that's
all right. Whoa. Time out. Hey, let's take a pause for the cause. Drink some water, man.
It's wine, bro. It's wine. It's lit.
Yeah, it's wine. Yeah, you've had too much. Put the wine down, man. You had too much wine, man. You had too much. This LT guy is crazy. Bear in mind, people, LT is someone who called in to the call-in shows when I was first running these years ago on the Twitch. Yeah. So I know LT from way back. And has he always been this crazy? Yes. But this is just Sarcasm City TV in a nutshell, people. If you're like, oh, it's a one-off, no, it is absolute. If you don't like wild stuff, you better just step out the city, people. Yeah. If you're in the Sarcasm City, like the city, you might see some mad stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You might see some crazy stuff or hear some and meet some interesting characters, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's it. Step bro, I need some help cleaning.
Hey, bro. Oh wow. Hey, I,
All right,
I,
cool.
I,
But
yeah.
since I'm actually now I want to know, Abella Danger, what color is she? Ethnicity?
White.
Oh, why? Okay, just asking. I
Yeah,
don't know who
white.
she is. Good job I didn't type it in because also like all types of wild stuff would have popped up
Yeah,
in my
bro,
chat.
yeah.
But back to the football. Is Amarim turning this around, man? What you telling me? Are we good next
I hope.
season?
Okay, I hope he does, especially with the
Yeah. I hope. You know where I hope is? You know what I'm saying? Probably in one of them scenes with Abdallah Danger. That's where I hope is.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's what it
You
is.
gotta change it,
It's
gotta
like,
change
we ain't with that.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy, yo.
Really, I have to say I hope, bro. I hope he actually does turn
Yeah,
it
I'm not
around.
asking what you hope for.
Yeah.
I hope too. You know what I'm saying? And that the same way you hope Abella Danger is in your DMs right now. I hope Margot Robbie is in my DMs right now. I hope she is. But that's not the
Shut up,
case for
Margot
me. Bro.
Robbie, man.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. Whew. Yeah. Different.
S
You know what I'm
tier
saying?
white
Different.
woman, man. S tier.
Yo, serious, elite of elite milk. Yo,
Elite
elite
milk.
of elite milk.
Elite milk.
Like, whew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially that Wolf of Wall Street scene. But anyways, as man was saying, I'm not asking what you hope for. What do you
Okay.
think is going to happen, LT? Does Amarim turn it around in your opinion? Let's say he gets in some players, some good players, and we let go of some players. Bruno goes, Garnacho, Hoyland, etc.
She will turn it around slightly. She will turn it around slightly, at least.
What does that mean? Yo,
Slightly.
So we
She
go
would at
from
least
15th
get
to
top
14th,
6.
yeah?
Yeah.
That's not slight. We finished 15th, LT. If we finish
that's
6th,
a big increase. If you're gonna
that's
go
a big
top
increase, but
6.
you said slightly. So you're saying from 15th
and
to
a
13th,
trophy.
yeah?
You know, that and the trophy.
All
that's a
right,
big
so
increase,
13th for the trophy, you're saying, yeah?
Oh wow, no Crystal Palace type beat, but you know, I'm being optimistic. You gotta be optimistic, you know. As soon as you say hi to that chick in the DMs, you just hope it's a double tick with the blue. That means she's seen that motherfucker. That's it. Step 1 done. But yeah,
What?
he would turn it around. He would turn. That's my analogy as well. Double entendre, you know. Rap talk.
You're a bar, man. You're a bar smith, man. You're a wordsmith.
Yeah, so you know,
You're a
yeah.
wordsmith. Even though I rap, yo, it goes. Your bars go over my too complex, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bars go over
Yeah.
my head, LT, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even catch that in the chat. They didn't even catch that.
Hence the hands like the head are underneath. So if you know, you know.
It's down to underneath. That's the
it's live people.
Hi, LT. Yo, I'll have to let you go because I need to go. I gotta get to one more call. I gotta get to NBA. But hey, always eventful talking to you, LT. That's what I say, man. Eventful. Big up, man. I hope you're blessed. I hope to talk to you again soon. Yeah. Blessings, man. Blessings. Big up, man. LT every single time. I'm sure Prime's clipped that, but yeah, make sure. So that's probably going to be a clip on Sarcasm City TV Clips. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Clips, people. The link's in the title. We just hit 100 subscribers on there. We're going to redirect over there as well to one of the videos as well. We're going to do the premiere. Cam calling out Arteta winners and Arteta winners and what's it? And Arteta stands. So we'll be heading over there, but we're going to get to one more call. He just became a member as well, so appreciate it. Appreciate Abdallah becoming a member as well. Let me click him in as well. First time caller. What are you telling me, my guy?
No, I've been on here before. Go on, Flawless.
I've been on here before.
I've been here multiple times, three, four times at least.
How long ago? When was the last time?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. That's why I don't.
I took a break. I took a break from all the channels. To be fair, I took a break.
I hear you.
After City were, I had to take a break. So yeah. I said until City sign a DM, I'm just watching the highlights. I'm watching the highlights, and then we sign a DM, but on the last day. Yeah, I can't lie. We've been awful this season. Like, not only is my life like dead, like, and living in I would like to call it the United Condom, as my friends from the Netherlands like to say it, because I'm from the Netherlands, as I was born there. But yeah, there's nothing to look forward to be fair. And see, we just haven't done really well. And I support multiple other teams from other leagues, so don't cuss me. I'm not English, so you can't really cuss me, because most non-English people support multiple teams from other leagues. If they clash with City, of course I'm going to pick City, but all my teams are in the mud. From Juve to Real Madrid to Benfica. From Benfica.
So Juve, Real Madrid, Benfica, any others, or is it just those four?
Feyenoord, because I was born in the Netherlands, so Rotterdam.
Okay.
I don't support Ajax, no chance. No.
Yeah.
Nah. There's a huge rivalry. They don't consider us rivalries, but we consider them rivals. But yeah, honestly, this season has been a disaster for us. Absolute disaster. Pep, he's got me looking at him side eye. And I'm holding him to his own standards. It doesn't matter what he's done last season; it matters what he's doing this season. So, if he doesn't turn up, then questions are going to have to be asked next season. And I've seen in his comments that he didn't want the signings, and he delayed the rebuild. And I thought it was our sporting director, but it wasn't his. And it turns out it was Pep's fault. So yeah, because apparently he was going to leave us at the end of this season, but because of his friend who was going to leave, who's the sporting director, it's kind of wanted him, and him going through troubles with his wife and stuff like that. So I don't get it, but yeah, he's lost it, and good signs that all the coaching stuff are now gone, and we're getting a new set of new coaching stuff. So fresh ideas, new people are going to challenge him and stuff like that. And there's rumors of Xavi or Iniesta or even Fernandinho being part of the coaching staff for next season going forward. So it's nice to see some hungry talents, hungry coaching talents potentially challenging him. And it looks like I like the links that we're getting, Cherky and stuff like that. I'm not.
Rangers, Cherky, Nori as well. Disappointed to miss out on Vert, so you're not too fussed.
No, I'm not really too fussed. I'm not really too fussed. If we weren't really getting a cam, then I would be fussed. But it's not the end of the world. It's not Cope, but congratulations to Liverpool. He wanted Liverpool more than us. Fair enough. All credit's due. There's no problem with that. And all the best. And I think he's going to cook. He'll probably be the best cam in the league, if not in Europe. So I think he's going to cook, in my opinion, potentially better than maybe Coutinho levels. I don't know. But if we get an 8, we've already got another 8 who can play the 6, so he can alternate with Rodri. I just need a cam. We've already got a cam anyway, but Foden, I don't. I don't want Gibbs White, and it turns out no, I don't. I think City fans have got short memory. He basically nearly cost us the title. He got Rodri sent off, so I don't know why people want.
Yeah, you gotta let bygones be bygones, man.
And he's not a baller. He's not a baller. Come on, like no one else wants him. No one. If he was good, then everyone else would want him. Why would we want him? It's because of this stupid homegrown quota rule. And let's be honest, English players aren't really that much ballers. If it was a French Donny or a German Donny, then I would say yeah, they're ballers. But England haven't won anything of late, so there's nothing really to rate about these English players. Let's be honest. And why not give it to an academy player? I just don't understand. But in terms of your club, you man just need to stop copying us. I'm being serious. You're just taking the blueprint of us. You've taken some of our structure.
Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working. It's generally not working. Blueprint. You guys need to have. It's like plagiarism. You're basically doing what students do in universities. You put it and turn it in and stuff like that, and it's turning out plagiarized. But according to the rules, it's fine. So it makes no sense. So you guys need to get rid. I would have sacked him if he was at my club. And I generally, he's awful. Like he's not. I don't know. And I'm quite. The fact that Rance is blunt. I watched you and Rance's show. Like big up to Rance and all the guys. And man, them talk I really like. But some of the people who are. The problem is with United fans is that you keep on looking at the next guy who's going to take you back to the promised land or the glory days. That's not going to happen. You need to take it baby steps, one step at a time. First, because you are just regressing and regressing and regressing, you are going to have to basically get the bare minimum or even below the bare minimum. Next season, you need to challenge for a cup and finish mid-table. After that, you're probably going to you need to probably get into the European places after that season. And after that season, then you can cement yourself. So it's going to take 4 or 5 years, but I don't know how long you guys are going to take if you guys have got the patience. And I don't blame you guys for not having the patience, because on paper, when you guys got this structure, I generally thought you had a better structure on paper, because we were losing Omar Barada, and we were losing our sporting director a few months after. So that's why I was kind of slightly worried, and that you were getting Amarin, who was on our list, but it turns out we tend to leak stuff for a reason. So I don't know. Going forward, I just United just need to sort themselves out. And
thanks, agreed.
I don't know. You guys just getting excited over the shining new toys. I would have taken Cunha, to be quite honest, for the
Cunha's a quality
KDB.
player.
I would have taken him as a KDB replacement because I think he's still one of the best number 10s in the league because there's no other good, decent number 10s for that price. It's a bargain. It's an absolute bargain. So, in my opinion, he's going to cook at United if you just surround himself with the right players. So, yeah, I don't really want to take much of your time, but yeah, I just
That's
want
cool, man.
to say, so yeah,
that's what it's about, man. That's why I was here.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. Because hey, about me, I talk enough all day, every day, you know what I'm saying, all week long, all month long.
By the way, I'm a Lakers fan. I can't really. I try to get the links on like Total Sporteca. I'm probably like exposing myself for just getting a link.
That's cool. Yo, just hold that thought. Get over to the playback, man. I'll pattern you. I'll give out VIP passes to watch games.
Okay,
I'm literally gonna go live for the T Wolves Thunder game. I'm going live straight after this. So get over to the playback. Just download the app. Just download the app.
I've got it.
And I see, you got the playback. I see you over there, man.
When it was like the big six, the mid six, and all that.
Yeah,
and even even the Sarcasm City.
Yeah, man. I got you. You should have, because we spoke before, you should have done said, I'll pattern you with the link for the game, yeah? Every single time,
Appreciate
man.
It, man.
Hey, Abdallah, big up, man. Blessings. All right, go get to this last call real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that my like Corey is in the building. Yes, Corey, what are you saying, man?
Bless up, my guy. What are we saying? First of all, what the fuck happened last week, bro?
Oh yeah, we ain't smoked since, isn't it?
Team, bro. European champions elect and all that. What the fuck happened, bro?
We made London white this season. You know what I'm saying? And that's Tottenham white. That's all.
It would be Man United, is it? But what are you telling me?
Man?
Good?
Tottenham white. Yeah, man. I'm blessed, man. A little bit tired of it, and I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, man. But what's it called, man? Listen, like I seen all this Zubamendi stuff. I seen that Zubamendi Real Madrid stuff the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I swear to God, man, I'm not seeing this, bro. I swear I'm not having this hijack. Also, because I've been like going on mania, so like I don't know if you know Will, what's it called, Real Madrid fan. I was like, bro, if they hijack this and I gotta deal with this guy twice a week, I was gonna say I'm gonna lose my mind. But no, man, man's all good, bro. What's it called? Zubamendi damn near announced at this point. What's it called? They took a medical booked and all this. I'm seeing this Kai Havertz shit, bro. I was like, yo, this Arteta.
Oh yeah, thoughts on that. So is that true? Because I did see it, but I didn't double check the source to say it. No matter who you sign.
It was the Athletic, bro.
I was the Athletic. Okay, I didn't double check the source. I just seen it as I was scrolling through Crick, so I didn't do my due diligence. That's why when I said it initially, I was like, I don't know if it's actually true, but they're saying that no matter what striker you sign, Kai Havertz is going to be the main number 9. Talk to us, man. Thoughts? I see you grimacing. Rubbed your face. Thoughts, man?
Good, man.
King Kai.
It's not good. Nah, bro. Forget King, bro. Peasant Kai. It's peasant Kai, bro. I'm telling you. Nah. But I think it just sums up like I said it when I seen that David Ornstein when they said it's 65 million for this guy. I was like, this is gonna be the signing. Like Arteta is gonna die on this hill. I just know, bro. Especially when I seen the wages he got put on, I was like, oh yeah, he's banking on this. I seen it. I was like, but in terms of like that, with like him starting like up front next year, like if we sign it, yo, that's another thing. If this club signs Sesko, bro, oh my god, it's just another.
You don't find it. So you Gyökeres over Sesko, I'm guessing.
100%, bro. Even like them Alvarez links, like Alvarez over Sesko, bro. Sesko's the last guy, like bottom of that list, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, but listen, Gyökeres needs to be the guy that comes into this team, man. I'm telling you. And even like so, say we did sign Gyökeres, I feel like it's like only a matter of time before he makes like that number 9 spot his. Because like I seen his goal record, bro. 97 goals in 102 games. Like it's freakish numbers. Like I don't care what league you're playing in. Like you could be playing, he could be doing that in freaking Austria, and I would like even like consider taking a punt on him. Especially when you look at the fee, bro. Like 60 something M's. Like for that goal record, like I feel like that's a steal. I feel like it's a steal in my opinion. But if Gyökeres was signed for this club, I feel like Havertz, like his time up front would only be like a matter of time before, like, because Gyökeres, I know if he comes to this team, he's gonna bag goals, and like it would only be a matter of time before Arteta can like give up on the guy. Because like even if like you keep Havertz and put him on the bench, like that's cool. Obviously for his wages, like it's just like
that's what if you can't have someone that amount, you can't have your highest earner on the bench.
That would be the only thing. That would literally be the only thing. Like him being on the bench, cool. Like he can do like a little like substitute. Like he can do striker bet like for them Carabao Cup games, FA Cup games. Like cool, you could play him in them games, but it's the only thing is like them wages. You can't have someone making that much bread sat on the bench, bro. Like it's just not good. Like it's only like a matter of time before like you would either have to like move him on or you have to find his place in the team. And there's no place for him, in my opinion, in this team, bro. Yeah, man.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to think anything else. Yeah, it's just like you mentioned Zubimendi, Sesko, Gyökeres, obviously Kai Havertz, him starting as well. And surely, if Arteta doesn't win the league or the Champions League next season, do you think? I know you want him gone. Do you think he gets sacked?
If he doesn't, like, I think this guy's like, it will 100% confirm my confirmation that this guy fully runs this club, bro. Like, he would have been given Wenger power. It's ridiculous. Like, even like with Chelsea win the Conference League, I only watched the first half today, and I was like, okay, good 45 minutes, and then what's it called? Man, I had to like lock it off, and then I seen it at full time. I seen 4, and I was like, fucking hell, bro. So like, even like with that, like now, like Maresca's now got the same amount of trophies as this guy, bro, and he's only been there, and this is only his first season, so it's like, good lord, man. But nah, what's it called with the Arteta? It's gotten to the point for me where it's like, I get like I already said, because I said when Arteta first came in, this guy like will not take us like nowhere. Like even the fact that he's got to like a title like challenging level, like it surprised me. So I've already admitted like on that sense I'm wrong. And then ever since then, like ever since like that 22-23 season, I've said, can you just get man over the hurdle? Like that's it, bro. Like whether that would have been an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup, like cool. Like even if you like say you couldn't even like win the league because like when you got Man City in this league doing 4 in a row, like it's a joke of a team, and like Pep as well. Like you're not gonna have the best coach, you're not gonna have the best 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna have the best team. So even if you were to win a league, it would be an overachievement in my opinion. But now it's gotten to the point where you gotta like next season is like major only. Like a cup is not saving you, bro. A cup is not saving you just because of how much
FA Cup or League Cup's not saving you. I hear that.
Literally, even with the stuff like what Henry says, like every time this guy is coming out speaking stuff, bro, all I see from this fan base, oh, he's jealous. Oh, what's it called? He wishes he was the level of coach Arteta has been. Bro, if you gave Henry this team and that much money, I guarantee you he's equaling, if not doing more. I guarantee it, bro. Well, that's the main thing, bro. Like the amount of people that I just see. I'm even seeing people now saying like, oh, if Arteta didn't win, if Arteta won a cup like every other year at this point, but still hadn't won like a league or a UCL, like people would still want to sack. And I'm like, that's just not true, bro. Like we already know it's not that, because that's been the thing for me. It's just the fact that, let alone like, bro, ever since fans have come back into the stadium, but we've not been back to Wembley unless it's like a community shield. Like
you don't know how the semi-final in FA Cup or League Cup.
We've been in a League Cup final twice. We've been to 3 semi-finals since we've won the trophy.
Okay. Because you mentioned Wembley, that's all. Right, first.
That's the thing, bro. Like it's just terrible. It's just terrible, man. Like then starving. Like we used to go to Wembley. Like even when Wenger was here, bro, we used to go to Wembley like damn near every year, whether it was for a final or a semi-final. Now, bro, we ain't been to Wembley for damn near half a decade now. It's ridiculous. Like, but that's the thing for me. The one thing that has shocked me though is that I have seen like for some portions of the Arteta cult have said if he doesn't win anything next season, they will consider like sacking him. And that low-key even like surprised me. But like I know there's still like a big portion of this fan base that regardless of what happens next year, whether if it's injuries, because even like the amount of people I hear talking about the injury excuse, and I'm like, bro, like when you look at like our injuries, like when you actually like deep it, like players were not like out for like that consider like the only two I would say, bro, like considerable injuries where you could say like it's affected like the squad is I actually it's crazy because I was just cussing Havertz. I was Havertz because like when he got injured, like he was our top scorer at the time, and Jesus in terms of like that bench option. But other than that, like and Saka as well, obviously. But like when you look at like Odegaard, like he wasn't even out for like 10 league games. You like obviously like you got like players like Gabriel who was out for like the last like 10 games. But like players like there's players like Zinchenko who's had injuries. Like Barter doesn't even play, bro. Like it's players like that. Like Partey stayed fit this year. Like that's a good thing. But like the amount of like the injuries that you've had, like you still like should have been like enough. There's still like enough for you to like cope with that. And like we've seen like forget about the point where you've seen like other managers like win stuff, whether it was like having players injured or teams not as good. Like look at Palace this year. Like they haven't had injuries, but like going through like their whole cup run, like you would have like looked at like the amount of teams like they played. Like they've still like not had like a considerably like better team than like most of the teams they played. Like especially in
Right.
especially the FA Cup final as well. That's the main thing. It's just that he's had so many resources. He's had so much. He's had the money. He's had the resources, and he's had the quality of players, and he's still getting like outperformed by teams, whether they've had injuries, lesser players, and or was it a lesser manager as well. It's just a sad part, bro. But yeah, next season he's got to win a major honor for me, man. Whether it's that a league,
First,
Premier League, a cup is not going to
league
satisfy.
or champion,
A cup
saying
is
yes.
not enough to satisfy, bro.
First. Hey, Corey, shout out your channel. Let them know what you got coming up for the rest of the weekend over. I know you'll be working over the summer transfer window as well. Floor's yours, man.
Listen, man. You guys can see it right there. What's it called? Corey AFC right there. Gonna be on Football Mania on Football Carnage on Friday this week. Gonna be if there's any more news that drops, I dropped a video on Zuba Mendy, so you guys can go check that out as well.
Corey AFC people.
Yeah, man. If any other news drops, man's on it straight away. What's up, bro? Every time. And congrats on 15K as well, my guy. What's up every time.
Big up, man. Appreciate it, man. Love for that, man. Appreciate it. Always good chopping up with you, man. Real
Every
one.
time.
I'd say. Might as be an Arsenal fan, man. You're a real one. I'm telling you that, man. For real. Big up, man. Every time, Corey. Every time. Blessings, yeah.
What's up, bro?
Blessings. Corey AFC on YouTube. Go subscribe to the young G, man. Go support, man, out here on his starting on his early days of his content creator journey as well. But big up, my apologies to KD, apologies as well to Kevin and Mohammed. Didn't get to you man's calls. My apologies, but I got to get over to the playback. But before we even leave, make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Let's start there. Make sure you do both of those things. Hit the like button on here, subscribe as well. And also, why is this not popping up on here? Because I'm trying to send all of you lot over to the Clips channel, people, for a premiere, for a new. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Clips on YouTube, people. Sarcasm City TV Clips on YouTube. So I'm going to set that up. Yeah, it's all good, man. No stress, Spurs in the chat. Again, to anyone I know, Paul asked, I know Kevin asked as well. I'm going to be running fan calling shows over all the summer months, people. All the entire transfer window. I'm going to be running fan calling show, sometimes twice a week as well, because obviously Saturday, Sunday is now free because there's no watch-alongs. And even that being said, midweek is now more free because there's no European football either. So you will have ample opportunity to get on and have your say. That's why we had new callers today. You know what I'm saying? Regular callers, people from all over the globe, not just Manchester United fans. Like I said, doesn't matter who you support. Literally, I want to hear what you got to say, not only on your own club, but maybe you got questions for me. Maybe because I don't always manage to get to the chat, or when I'm on other channels, I don't always manage to get to the chat. Maybe you got questions for me. Maybe you want to disagree with me about something. Maybe you want to have a rant about something, whether it's your manager, whether it's certain players, whether it's your fan base, whatever the case may be. But again, big up to everyone for all the raids. Who started? It was Mo and Sam. Those two raided, casually raided. I think I did miss another raid as well. I know Northside said he was going to raid, but Northside's still live. So I'm going to send you lot over to the Clips channel as well. Sarcasm City TV Clips. So that's Sarcasm City TV Clips on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Also, Sarcasm City TV Clips on Instagram. Go follow. And it's also SCTV Clips on Instagram as well, people. So make sure you follow Sarcasm City TV Clips across all socials. And make sure you follow at Sarcasm City TV across all socials. And that's me flawless across all socials. Shit, did Rants raid as well? I missed that. Big up to Rants each and every time. I missed the Rants raid. I must have been in mid-conversation. So shout out to Rants. Big up Mo and Sam. Big up Casually. More raids than a trap house. So big up, man. Love to all of them for raiding as well. I have set up that redirect as well, which is going to go over to the Clips channel where Prime and Prime does all the edits. We'll take the best and funniest moments from the main channel, and there'll be a new clip every single day. And on top of that, I know this is a hell of a lot of information. Get over to the playback because I'm going to be live over there in about 10 minutes. I'm going to watch this premiere with you lot. Then I'll be over there in 10 minutes for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder, Game 5. Western Conference Finals watch along Game 5. If you have an NBA League Pass, you can use that to watch with us, and there's no delays. There's no spoilers. That's the word I'm looking for. No spoilers, people. We're literally all watching the same stream, people. All watching the same stream. Also on the playback as well. Maybe you want to watch the game and you can't. For certain games, I'm giving out VIP passes so you can watch the game for absolutely free. So get over to www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. That's www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv, or just download the Playback app from your app store. You create an account for free, you sign up for free, people. And the same way, like I said, it's the exact same as you watch and comment on YouTube. It's over there on the Playback. But it gets a little bit crazier at times than it does here on the YouTube channel. Look, this is what the Playback looks like, people. So you'll see myself. I'll be on the screen there, across the bottom of the screen, and then you can see the game right there. That's how it will look. That's the comment section also, where you interact with everybody, two people. And I'll be heading over there. Like I said, in 10 minutes, I'm going to watch this premiere with you lot and then do that. What we got coming up tomorrow, Thursday? 15K Q&A, people. So 15K subscriber Q&A, 4:30 p.m. UK time here on the YouTube channel. Then 9:30 p.m. EAFC 25 Pro Clubs here on the YouTube and on the Playback. So we'll be running that. And then on top of that, it will then be Game 5 of the Indiana Pacers New York Knicks series as well. See, Sheik's holding that down for me, so I'll be over there. Yeah, 15K Q&A. So that'll be the solo one. I'm going to have a 15K subscriber party. Also going to do a Sarcastic and Savage podcast with Savage as well, where we celebrate the 15K also. Yep, you can ask questions about the channel. It's pretty much a ask me anything type thing, but I just didn't want to call it ask me anything. So I said, all right, let me be different and just say 15K Q&A, 15K subscriber Q&A. So that's what we're going to do. But we are going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. And this has been Talk Your Ish, the fan calling show, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're heading over to the premiere right now, people. So hit the like button as soon as you land on the video, subscribe, and hear Cam calling out the Arteta runners and Arteta stands. Big up.